Good evening, Pirates. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome here to our YouTube channel. This is Rumboyz After Dark here on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. It's your boy, Rumboyz Robbie. You already see, man. Fuck wearing any other clothes. I wear my own shit. We out here big rep tonight. It is Super Bowl weekend. It is finally here. The big dance. We're falling in love. Yo, that shit. Yo, I'm so super excited about this weekend. Happy holiday, you guys out there. Cannot wait. We have an action-packed show for you guys. But first, make sure that you like this here content, okay? Hit that like button if you have not already. Greatly appreciate any and all likes. Make sure that you share this content as well. Post it to your Twitter page. Post it to your Facebook page. Post on your Snapchat. Post on your Instagram. Throw on your VR. Hop into the meta. Drop the link over there as well. I don't care where you're at. If you're in the middle of a freaking Poker Stars game, copy and paste this and drop it into your poker chat and tell them all to come over here. I don't care where you're at. Copy it. Text it. Let's go. Subscribe to the channel. Jump in the live chat. This show is brought to you by monkeyknifefight.com. What the? Make sure you guys get on over to monkeyknifefight.com. Utilize promo code Rumboyz. If you are into daily fantasy props, just like myself and the rest of the crew here, then get on over to monkeyknifefight.com or download the Monkey Knife Fight app available on iOS and Android. If you utilize our promo code, we're going to match you on your very first deposit all the way up to $100. So get on over there and start playing Monkey Knife Fight right now. Legal daily fantasy. All right, so without further ado, let's get into the cast and crew. First up, ladies and gentlemen, representing the Rumboyz Fantasy Network and also going for two. Drop the mic, FF.
What's up, Robbie? What's up, Pirate Gang? I can't believe it's finally Super Bowl weekend. Unfortunately, my team's not in it, but that just means I get to bet.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, you get to gamble. So, I mean, like, it's not as bad as you're making it sound. Like, life could definitely be worse. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, representing the Rumboyz Fantasy Network and also Fantasy Six Pack, give it up for Pangs Picks.
What's up, guys? Happy Friday. Happy Super Bowl weekend. We're going to get this fucking fired up and then start the off season all over again, the longest time of the year.
Hell yeah. This is how we do it. It's about to go the fuck down. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, you have seen him here on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. He is part of the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. He is going viral daily. Give it up for St. Pat FF.
What? Soup or bowl? I think you need the bowl first to put the soup inside. Super Bowl!
I like it. Pat, how you been, man? Welcome back.
I'm doing great. Great to be here.
Yeah. Guess who's back again. Pat is back. Tell a friend. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, you can catch him over with Going For Two. Give it up. It's your boy, Ryan.
What's up, man? Glad to be here. The last minute invite. Ready to talk some football, even though I'm a bitter ass fan. My teammate there. Ready for gambling. It'd be terrible. I'm bitter. I ain't gonna lie. Soon as my haters, dude. Soon as my team's out, it's draft season. Like
That's
it's
so
been
true.
draft. It's been draft season since week 15 for me. Like
one of those. This
now
gambling
this is
season.
gambling. Yeah, I'm so bitter. I don't care. I'll bet. Both teams can kiss my ass.
Honesty is the best policy. Ladies and gentlemen, representing the Overtime crew, you guys got to check in with my dude. You have seen him here for the last 3 weeks. I think it's been 3 or 4 weeks. Give it up. It's David. I'm not going to say his last name.
I love it. That's all good. Whatever you got to do, it's all good, man. No, I'm happy to be here. Very bittersweet weekend for me, of course, with it being the Super Bowl weekend, but also the end of the season. I'm just happy I'm an NFL fan in general because I'd probably be a hella depressed ass fan if I was just a Bears fan, realizing every damn year we're not in the mix. So, I'm just glad to be here, honestly.
Yeah, it's already depressing enough being a
Yeah.
Bears fan.
Amen to
Ladies
that.
and gentlemen, last but certainly not least, hailing all the way from New York, Taco TDS.
Cheers, boys.
Let's go. Let's get it.
See ya.
Let's get it. Yo, I like how he comes in right away. He's like, cheers. Like, they ain't even gonna let me say my cheers. Hang on.
Shots,
Robbie,
shots.
Robbie, that's only
Shots.
because that's only because Taco is drinking because he's still mad that he picked the Giants to win the
I'm
division.
still mad that I picked the Chiefs to beat the Bengals. How about that?
Hold on. No. What makes it worse, okay, is when betting goes legal, went legal in New York. Taco and I get on a show together, and I'm trying to teach him the damn formula, and he still goes against it.
What? Which one? With the Raiders?
You
Oh,
did
yeah,
it with the
that name was
Raiders.
terrible.
You did it with the Bengals versus the Chiefs. You probably did it on everything.
Come on.
Everything that I said, you win again.
I took Chiefs money line at that.
Look. I'll say this. I'll
there
say
was
this.
no way in my mind the Chiefs lose that game.
I told Robbie it was going to be within.
halftime.
I told Robbie it was going to be within 4
I'll
points.
say this before we break bread, before we kumbaya the fuck together. Look, if you've been a Rumboyz follower the past 6 weeks, like all you've done, like if you've been following faithful, if you are clinging on to every fucking word that Robbie has been saying, you have been cashing out, baby. We have been beating the brakes off the bookie's ass. Like no holds bar. We have just suck it. Bro, straight face fucking the bookies, bro. Like, look, this isn't your typical fantasy show. We talk shit here, and we win. We get out there and we win. Big, small, right, wrong, indifferent. We got an edge. We got one more game this week, Pirates. We got one more. This is when your nuts are made of diamonds, you piss excellence, and you shit superiority. Let's fucking go, gentlemen. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the rum boys and girls, what it do. Dilly. Oh, yeah. All righty, let's go ahead. Let's get into tonight's show sheet. Mike, you're gonna start us off here. NFL honors took place last night, and I'm just gonna run down all of our winners. Okay, Aaron Rodgers, that bad man, gets MVP. Cooper Triple Crown Cup, Offensive Player of the Year. TJ Watt, Defensive Player of the Year. We saw it coming. Raj is somewhere right now, very, very, very happy. Let's see. Jamar Chase, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Love it. Called it. Micah Parsons, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Called it. And then Vrabel, Coach of the Year. Another one. Called. Mike. Oh, and Burrow also had Comeback Player of the Year, which we're all cheering for that. Was anyone snubbed in any of these categories that do you feel, or did this play out the way that you want it to?
I think that almost all the awards were, I mean, everyone deserved them, but Cooper Cup, love it. I'm glad it wasn't another quarterback, even though we know I do agree. Pat will love me for this one. I actually do agree that Rodgers deserved it over Brady. But the one that I disagree with, I do think, why can't I think of his name right now? Zach Taylor should have won Coach of the Year.
See, that means
Me
he
too.
doesn't deserve it.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. But you don't find yourself asking if it was more so Callahan in his playbook than it was Taylor?
I don't think it was Callahan. If the reason, if I was to go the other way, it wouldn't be because of Callahan. It would be because of Burrow and Chase just being Burrow and Chase.
So here's my thing with that. Okay.
What was the difference What was the difference?
But Vrabel's a player's coach. He's a people's coach. Vrabel will get in the trenches with you, get up, yell in your face, and then go walk off on the sideline, hit an hour workout by himself, and then smoke a dart afterwards and have a beer with you. Like, I fucking love Vrabel. So I mean, maybe I'm partial.
I'm not saying Vrabel did it. Like, am I upset that Vrabel got it? Absolutely not. Like, he's definitely in the conversation. I just think Zach Taylor deserved it a little more than.
Is that more so based off of what we've seen over the last month from Zach Taylor, where he's run the table the last three games in the playoffs? Because this is a regular season award.
I said Zach Taylor before the playoffs started.
Okay, I can respect that. I think Vrabel did more just in the regular season.
Going from the first pick, fifth pick, to winning the division.
Trying to look like Nicolas Cage. Oh shit! Oh shit!
The Cage man.
Going from first to fifth to Super Bowl.
Dude,
I mean, play at the division.
Yeah.
Easy should have been Vrabel. That team had. They missed Julio for 7 games. They missed AJ Brown for 4 games. They missed Jaylen Brown on defense. They missed Derrick Henry. They missed all these players, and they got the number 1 seed. Like, they were one of the most injured teams in football, still pulled it out. It was a hell of a job coaching, man. Like, I'd put that more on the coaches than the talent. When the Bengals, like you said, it could have been Burrow, Chase, that talent. This team was tough, and they played through it. He fucking definitely deserves it.
I mean, I'll raise you one better. They had the most amount of players on a team like that have cycled through their starting line than anybody else in the NFL. It wasn't even close. I think they had like 80-something players or some ridiculous number.
90 plus.
Yeah,
That's
something that makes no sense.
All right.
And the 1 seed.
I want to hear how many different numbers you think were used by more than one player this year on the Titans.
Oh, really?
Oh gosh. The Titans.
No idea.
The Titans went through a
Guess.
litany. I mean, at all positions.
Six
at all positions.
At all positions. Total number of jersey numbers.
Wow.
12.
No idea.
Yeah,
Wow.
12 numbers were used more than once. The number
That's
4
pretty
was
crazy.
worn by 3 different players.
Holy shit!
Jesus.
It's like the Spider-Man meme. It's literally 3 guys pointing at each other. I don't know about you, number 4. I don't know about.
So Bullock, Badgley, and Ficken all wore number 4 this year.
That's
But, like,
insane.
That's college shit.
I mean, obviously, I disagree with Aaron Rodgers getting the fucking MVP. I'm not a fan of that. I hate the fact that MVP is more about regular season than it is. I think it should count some postseason. Because if he was so fucking valuable, he wouldn't have lost in the ugliest. I think one of the ugliest playoff losses I think we've ever seen, at least in recent years.
He fucked that up.
It was gross. Like I was talking about that right before halftime where he was trying to phone it in. Then Aaron Jones takes it for like 70 fucking yards, and then they get to the end and they go away with no points. Like the fucking amount of like stupidity that had to go in that was just ridiculous. So I don't know. I'm not a fan of that.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers should have really blocked for that offensive.
I mean, worst case scenario, he just fucking goes, "We're still phoning it in. Let's fucking field goal it, right?" I mean, at that point, he might have got blocked anyways, but who fucking knows? Yeah. But they went like 80 yards and like came away another, and then he phoned it in like with 40 seconds left. You think Brady phones it in at 40 seconds left on any chance of scoring?
Yeah, but the problem with that, the problem is the MVP is purely regular season. So
I get it, and I think it should be considered into that. Even if you were looking at that, I still think Cup had probably one of the crazier seasons we've ever seen.
Yeah, no, I'm not disagreeing with your argument.
Right? And I think that alone just kind of like sucks the wind out of just players, right? Like, I mean, when's the last player that was MVP? It wasn't a QB. AP,
I think.
Sean, I don't think there's a way. I don't think there's a way you could have voted for anyone other than Burrow for comeback player of the year, given what he did.
Okay, so comeback player of the year, I was actually gonna go with Deontay Foreman. I think him. You all motherfuckers laugh, but like, dude came.
Were you drinking in the green room?
He was nice, but comeback player of the year.
What you just said about Rodgers.
So part of the comeback player of the year, I mean, it's great about having a great season, right? But as we stated, Mike Vrabel like fucking had a whole new team out there, and this guy produced. He's been out of the league for how many years? Fucking comes off injuries, gets chucked around from team to team, and then he comes in and fills Derrick Henry's role. At least with Joe Burrow, like he had weapons.
Nice,
yeah, it'd be different if Joe Burrow came out there with like Braxton Berrios and like Scotty Miller and like Tyler Johnson type shit. But no, he has Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Joe Mixon, Tyler Boyd, CJ Uzomah, like these guys. Like
Let's hear from David and Taco because we've all.
Yeah, and I get it. It's not 16, 17 games, but dude, Foreman was out there and putting up. Like, I mean, comeback player of the year isn't about like another MVP. It's about a dude that came back and just had a year. And I would think Deontay Foreman had a year. I mean, it's not miraculous. It's not meant to be MVP level, but whole new team basically fills in for Derrick Henry and puts up, and they get the first seed off with his help. It wasn't off of fucking Ryan Tannehill. Like, so I'm just saying, it's kind of an interesting way to look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, it's not like he just vanished. Dude's been gone for years. I bet you guys even remember his name when he came back.
Yeah, no, I remember him from his Texas.
I mean, but the average person, right, was like, who the fuck is this guy?
Hold on.
yeah,
I have to take this question. I like
the best Sally, by the way. Dolphins. Best celebration.
Steelers Nation 412 asks, off topic, but real quick question for Robbie and Mike. I already see you over there. Is he winning it again and securing the bag? Yo, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take Tua. We're gonna take Tua to Avasa. All right, we got Tua Avasa. We getting the shoey, baby.
Plus 150. Plus 150.
Get the shoe ready because the knockout is coming. We're gonna be pouring beer in our shoes tomorrow. And then guess what, baby? Right after that, we got Izzy Adesanya, who's gonna lay down the smackdown. Okay, you are taking Tua and you are taking Izzy and you are parlaying them together, and then you're gonna take your winnings after tomorrow night and you're gonna put them in a bigger parlay for Super Bowl Sunday. Woo!
I agree.
I just love the energy. I just love it.
Record that, bro. This is the big. You get. I'm talking. I know I'm talking to all the DJs out there. DJ Nation, please put your glasses in the air. Okay, DJ Nation.
Oh look,
this is the fresh start to the betting year that you needed. You're getting a big ass fight on Saturday night, and then you are getting Super Bowl Sunday. Imagine if you hit on both. And imagine the bankroll that you're about to play with the rest of the year. Let's go. David, Taco, I want to hear from you guys on NFL Honors Night. I'm sorry that I had to just go
all
crazy
good, man.
right there.
All good. This was kind of a mixed bag for me, to be honest. I agreed with Depoy, O'Roy, and D-Roy as far as those.
Fucking Eric.
And comeback player of the year, I also agreed with two. Had an issue with Mike Vrabel winning Coach of the Year, though, in particular, for one thing, because I felt Zach Taylor should have done it, should have ultimately won it. I mean, no one expected the Bengals to be at this point in the season, to even be in the playoffs. I'm not even talking about the playoffs, but just to be like what they accomplished within the playoffs, but to be in the playoffs in general. Everyone thought they were staring down the barrel of the number one overall pick, or at the very least, the bottom of the AFC North, you know? And so I think it just came out of nowhere. Even the defense played well. We all talk about how great and how ridiculously on fire the offense is, but the defense, they had some great pieces, notably in their secondary. So I think that honestly came out of nowhere, and it really came from what the development that Zach Taylor was able to incorporate in Joe Burrow's game to get him going and to get Jamar Chase out of that preseason funk. Because remember, he was dropping so many passes in the preseason, looked like absolute garbage. And I think honestly that can be attributed to what he was able to do working with him, for instance. So I just think coming out of nowhere, and even though Vrabel dealt with the plethora of injuries, I totally respect that. And he would have easily been my number two candidate. But the Titans, even with those injuries, were still ridiculously talented with the abundance of guys they had on that roster. Abundance of talented guys, honestly. You still had Harold Landry active. You still had Kevin Byard active. You still had Jeffrey Simmons active. A good portion of the year, you still had Henry active, and AJ Brown too, even though he dealt with some injuries, and Julio Jones as well. Tannehill going down too, honestly, not in terms of health, but in terms of play, really lost my vote for wanting Vrabel to win Player of the Year, because he really looked like trash for a lot of the season. I mean, his best game was against the Texans. I mean, that ain't saying much, honestly. And then for the MVP, though, I thought that it should have been Jonathan Taylor, to be honest. I did not think that Aaron Rodgers deserved it. I didn't think Cooper Kupp deserved it, or Brady. Rodgers would have been my number one MVP choice for quarterback, and obviously Kupp would have been in the mix. I could have gone Kupp or Rodgers for number two, either or. But Taylor, though, was easily the most valuable guy in his offense, the driving force for the Colts to keep them relevant. And it wasn't his fault that they missed the playoffs. You can put that on Carson Wentz's shoulders.
Yeah, I mean, of course it's Wentz.
that was his shit to take accountability for, honestly. Taylor was absolutely consistent going back to week 4. I think he had nowhere less than 70 yards in every game he played going back to week 4. So he's just been absolute consistent force. That was a dual threat, both through the ground and through the air. So I thought he should have gotten his fair share of love. And then last point, Hall of Fame class liked it, with the exception of omitting.
That Hall of Fame class was all right. So football purists respect the class. I'm not going to say that I don't respect it. You have to make you need to give me a reason to tune in to next year's Hall of Fame ceremony.
Real quick though, I forgot to bring this up. I think Debo would have been my first choice if I had to pick a comeback player of the year.
That's a good pick too.
That's a damn good.
I think Debo should have been the one. But if we're gonna go off like the rails, I want Deontay Foreman. But like I just don't know if Burrow should have been the one for this. I think Debo was a lot more interesting.
I think you could have gone either or, to be honest, because Debo didn't deal with it wasn't what knocked him out last year. If memory serves me correct, it wasn't a torn ACL like what Joe Burrow dealt with, right? So I think that was just a more of an uphill.
Yeah, but he deals with Jimmy G, and I think that's way harder to overcome.
And I always give credit to the guys that come back from injury more than just a bad season.
I'm just fucking around.
No, but it like he absolutely just was on fire. But the Hall of Fame class, I wish they wouldn't have omitted Zach Thomas and my guy Torrey Holt. Those two guys I really wanted to get in this year.
Yeah,
that was the
and Devin Hester.
Hester,
I was surprised
with him not being first ballot. Because
I don't know about Hester.
I'm a big Bears fan, and he's the greatest returner ever, and he should be in the Hall of Fame.
That's why he should be in.
It's part of NFL history.
That's NFL history. Pure, like, bro, for real. So.
The whole is a big snub.
I returned 2 punts in real-time games in high school. The first time I was like, okay, like it wasn't so bad, 40-yard return. We're okay. I ended up running out of bounds. I didn't get touched. The second time, when you ever been hit so hard that you did a backflip?
Yeah. Jesus.
Like, so at the time in high school, so I'm now 30 years old, going on 31 this year, but still sexy as hell. Don't get it confused.
Your words, not mine.
And I was like 120 then. Like I was like 120, 125 then. So imagine
Robbie's a hefty 127 now.
I literally
I'll take those odds.
I catch it. I get the punt return. Should have fucking fair caught it. Didn't get the return. Jab step. Boom. I break to my right. I'm good. I avoid the first tackle. I get maybe 3 steps. Like I get maybe 3 yards before you might as well just insert Nelly's "Here Comes the Boom" because it was just
really
here comes bro. And when I promise it was jab step 1, 2, 3. I'm still on my feet. I am on my feet. And I just feel shoulder to face mask. And my feet come off the fucking ground. And I fucking you ever flip? You ever done a somersault in the air off of your feet? With not off of your own will. Devin Hester, greatest punt returner of all time. Should have been first ballot. Should have been.
If Hester isn't in the Hall of Fame,
I played receiver and corner.
If he's a Hall of Famer, then Cordero Patterson has to be one down the road too.
Yes, he should be too.
He should be too.
Yeah, and I think that's what it is. I asked this question before, people, but like that means he has to be, but. I don't know. Just
is it or is it not? Is it or is it not?
He's not as big as a snub as Torrey Holt. I think Torrey Holt's the biggest snub.
Yes.
If I had to think, and as a Dolphins fan,
because he's been waiting too.
I would say Torrey Holt.
He's made the finals like 8 times.
Is it or is it not?
He's part of the greatest show on turf. Like,
but is it or is it not a position in football? Punt return, kick return is a position in
football.
Yeah,
definitely.
I just think he should wait. For other guys who've been waiting even longer.
But I feel like the position.
Roger Craig is still waiting.
The position itself, and the art form of that itself needs respect. The fact that a fucking kicker gets more respect than a person that's getting lit up on returns, is mind blowing. And no disrespect to kickers, because I'm the person in the fantasy industry that says have a kicker in your league. But I'm sorry, when it comes to this Hall of Fame shit, fantasy aside, let's take fantasy outside the word analyst. Let's just let Robbie be the analyst for a second. Y'all are fucking over kick returners and punt returners. Straight up.
It's a position that's really hard to be great in. So when you have notoriety in your field, you're good. It's like being like a famous own lineman. It's like almost impossible. Dante Hall
should be
basically a Hall of Famer.
Dante Hall is another guy that needs to be in before being a returner.
I'm a big Brian Mitchell guy too. He was really nice. Terrence Metcalf was really nice too.
I mean, at this point,
Darrell Green, but he's already in as a corner, so that's fine.
Hester's the best ever. Like,
yes, absolutely.
Only the top 20 punt returners ever have over 4. Devin Hester has 4 more than number 2.
And I'm a Bears fan too.
Much better than everybody.
Yeah, and I'm a Bears fan, so I absolutely love me some Devin Hester. I'm an avid Devin Hester fan. The only reason why is just because special teamers only play a handful of plays.
Y'all ever
seen?
You know, y'all ever seen that movie?
That's true. Sometimes you don't even touch the field.
Y'all ever seen that movie Biker Boys?
Never. I've
seen the porno version of it. It one's kind of cool, I guess.
Leave it to Pang.
Leave it to Pang. If y'all haven't seen the movie Biker Boys, there's this scene. It features Lawrence Fishburne, which, by the way, Lawrence is an amazing actor. And it's a movie surrounding a black street bike racing gang. This movie came out around the same time period as like the original Fast and Furious. There's this scene, and it's multiple scenes where I can't remember the kid's name, who's the star of the movie, but he gets tunnel vision every time he races. He blocks out everything else around him, and no other racer gets like that. Like, he gets like this special tunnel vision. That's Devin Hester. That's Devin Hester.
I don't deny that he should be a Hall of Famer at some point. I just don't know if there's ballot. Like, there's a lot of guys that are waiting.
Same here. Yeah.
There's a ton of guys that have made big impacts on football as a whole. And I think I would go back to saying the same thing you would say about what Deion Sanders them said. Like, did you buy tickets to see the player? And the answer is, I don't think anyone's ever bought tickets to see Devin Hester.
So, question: what's
at least a comparison to Zach Thomas, Corey Holt, and the others?
Maybe when he broke,
Taco's finally talking. Hold on, we're on.
What's the difference between getting elected on the first ballot and getting elected on the 5th ballot? You're still a Hall of Famer.
Whoa!
I'm just speaking on the older guys that have been waiting for a while. You know,
like we're gonna like people make it like into a big thing where it's like look at Big Papi. Big Papi's the first ballot Hall of Famer, but is he better than Barry Bonds?
That's
no way in hell.
You do this all the time. You fucking do this all the time, bro. You do this all the time. Where you're trying. Look, if there's a big difference in football.
You're right.
In football, is there a difference between Michael Irvin and Drew Pearson?
But
is there a difference between Michael Irvin and Drew Pearson?
Damn right.
You damn fucking right. Both have rings. Both great Cowboys receivers.
There's
Michael
no
Irvin
reason
is
why
that
Hester
motherfucker.
shouldn't be in though. Like he said, he is almost double the number 2 guy. More than double. He's the best ever by far. It's not even like there's a close competition to what he's done and what everyone else has done.
But it still impacts in the game. So,
let's
say he plays 20 years, his impact on the game would be very minuscule in comparison to most other players that did 20 years.
If Devin Hester doesn't get in next year, we riot.
He said if he's not 24, at least he'll be.
I think Hester is great in his position, but it's just the position itself doesn't have an impact like it used to.
Andre Johnson,
and even then, it's hard.
In my opinion,
Andre Johnson should get in too.
Yeah. He wasn't.
Like I said, we still have Roger Craig who's been waiting, and that motherfucker has how many rings?
Yeah.
Dude, look at how long.
If you're ever going to write about anybody, I write about him first. The first 1,000 running back of all time.
Look at how long
first.
One of the greatest offensive linemen of all time, Joe Jacoby. It took him a very long time to get in.
Did.
He was a part of a lot of those Washington, rings.
Yeah.
It took Drew Pearson. He was
Chris Carter too.
Yeah, Chris Carter. It took so. This stuff is hard, and it comes down to
it just sucks when you see Terrell Davis get in all fucking easy and shit.
Yeah, he got in. Kurt Warner got in.
At least it's better than the NFL system's still better than the MLB.
Oh yeah,
It's the worst.
The MLB can.
I'm going to send a message and just
the MLB as a whole.
Put one guy on there that doesn't even deserve it.
Yeah.
Like he as a whole can honestly lick my taint, bro. For real. Like we're gonna like Rumboyz After Dark. We'll start getting mixed up in a couple of different topics, with the off season and stuff. But yeah, don't even get me started on that. Let's get into the very next topic. We're keeping it Super Bowl weekend popping. But speaking of popping, we got to get the propping. All right. Favorite Super Bowl Sunday prop that you are absolutely playing and that viewers should also have fun with too. I encourage you. Okay, we are not specifically here on Rumboyz After Dark here on the network. We're not associated with any specific sports book. So feel free to shout out any book that you want to. Okay, any book that you play on, anything that you have found wherever the fuck. Panel, go wild, go crazy. Taco, you get to start.
So yesterday on FanDuel, I saw a good one. FanDuel is my favorite by far, but they have Odell Beckham at as a plus 100 for a touchdown. So I feel like that's it's max bet 50 on it because obviously I feel like that's like a really good shot. But to me, I'm taking that all day, every day.
I want to point out what something that you said there. When you guys hear max bet, I want you guys to pay attention to what limitations. Usually, it'll always be a $50 limitation. In the future, that is going to get smaller and smaller. The more sharps that get developed, and we're going to develop a lot of sharps out there as we've done throughout the playoffs, obviously.
Yeah, that's plus 120 on DraftKings.
It's plus 120. You got one. I was going to say, I got 120 on that. So pay attention. Also, guys, check out Odds Checker. I'm not advocating for anyone. They are not paying me to do this. Check out Odds Checker. They're really, really fucking awesome at hook you up with what books have the best odds. If you're really into that type of thing, for all my real DJs out there. David, what is one that you're really into? Good call out on that minimum bet, because that means that the bookie's is keying in on that one. Good shit, Taco.
The DraftKings not.
The DraftKings is not a minimum bet. DraftKings is not a minimum bet.
It's not
that's
a minimum.
regular. That's
it's
just the
Broncos
regular.
is the maximum.
It's plus 200. It's plus 200 on FanDuel.
Oh, that's
plus
why.
one.
Okay.
Oh, you said 120 plus 100 earlier.
Yeah.
So plus
Yeah,
200 on FanDuel.
Plus
That makes sense why there's a max.
Yeah.
Okay. Steelers Nation, don't put down that. It's just a plus 200. It's a plus 200 that's on FanDuel.
In 120 DraftKings.
Go. Okay. David.
So I'm hella ignorant when it comes to understanding how the whole gambling and betting thing works. So I'm just gonna say, yeah, I need like a 101 course on this shit. Honestly, I'm that bad. Yeah, I think honestly, if I had to say a solid bet to lean on, the likelihood of it happening ultimately, I would say Joe Mixon eclipsing. I'm gonna be bold. I'm gonna say 120 total yards from scrimmage. I think you could feel comfortable with that, honestly.
Oh, that's
I really
crazy.
think, yeah, I think he's really going to have a chance to go off in this game. Seriously.
When was the last time he did 100 yards rushing like that?
Well, he's had a great season this year. I mean,
but in the playoffs, it's been a little bit suspect.
Yeah, well, and this is also the first time they played the Rams this season.
Hey, boys, the line moved. The money line moved, just so everyone knows. It only moved by 10, but the line moved.
DraftKings has for Mixon right now 10 rushing yards in the first quarter, boosted right now to what was it? It was a good decent sized promo for it.
It already sounds like sex.
His rushing and receiving is 89.5.
The reason why I feel so comfortable about it is, yes, the O-line isn't spectacularly well. It hasn't played spectacularly well. Although they did hold to the Chiefs to just one sack last week, and so they did a pretty good job of honestly protecting Burrow. But I really have a lot of question marks about the Rams linebacking core outside of Von Miller and Leonard Floyd, who I don't think will be covering Joe Mixon. I don't know what they're going to do to really contain Mixon, honestly, from Ernest Jones' perspective or from Troy Reader. If either of those guys are on him, it's a fucking liability, if you ask me. So I really like Mixon's capability and just being a sneaky good, performer in this game, because everyone's already taken into account the ridiculously crazy receiving core that the Bengals have. So I think they're not going to be valuing Mixon enough to where they're going to think about him and his impact he could have on the game.
I like it. I like how you had the analysis to back up, like, because that for real, I ain't going front, bro. That was a bold ass statement. Like that was some scary ass shit. Like that's some scary ass shit.
I'm sweating
no,
bullets while I said it,
but no, I mean, but I have to keep it trill, and that was that's I mean, hell, if he goes for 125 plus a TD on singles, let's say you just play this part, let's say you play Davis prop straight up singles. Let's say you think he's gonna get 125 plus a TD. You're looking at plus 12 hundo on the odds. That's beautiful. Like that's absolutely fucking beautiful. Like if he gets a TD and he gets 125, I know that you said 120, but I mean, just saying like that's.
I could bump it up to 125 too. Sure.
Yeah, like
only another 5 yards.
130.
125, yo.
140,
Hey,
125. Do I hear 150?
Sit out here just like, oh,
Hey,
fuck, I'm gonna die.
150, 155, 155.
Which makes me think that I know that you're not into betting, but which makes me think that so for those of you out there, let's say you want to play off of David's strategy, what you would do is if you're suspecting Mixon's gonna have like that 120, 125-ish type of game. Let's throw the TD in there, right? Because of the betting odds. Let's talk in DraftKings terms right now. You're looking at plus 1,200 right there on just that one prop. Now, let's say you want to parlay that with the under, okay? That can hit for you because you're relying on the fact that the Bengals would have to keep the ball out of Matt Stafford's hands in order to then find a way to win. So maybe, that under, maybe you parlay that with that under, you do a 2-leg parlay that with the under, or either you do, the Joe Mixon prop with, the Bengals money line, and see how that works out for you. I don't hate the strategy.
Thanks.
But even this,
Appreciate it.
the over under is 60. You could easily just smash the over.
It depends where you're playing. I have 48.5, dude.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, FanDuel got us at 60. So they have a little bit.
Is that a special?
Nope. No, over under 60 yards rushing.
Oh, that's for the prop. That's for the prop. I'm talking about the point total.
The score, yeah.
Okay.
Stafford 226, 3 TDs, 1 interception. Burrow 187, 187 yards, 2 TDs, 2 interceptions. Ooh, I would not play that. Leafs, I'm gonna come back up to yours here in a second. Ryan, what's something that you're looking at, bro?
Dude, I put this in. This has happened 9 out of the last 10 games for this player, and that's Jamar Chase with a catch over 26.5 yards. I know Jalen Ramsey's on him, and I don't fucking care. Bro, he's hit it 9 out of the last 10 weeks, and his only one he didn't, he's still a 22-yarder. Like, it's so safe.
Did we just become friends?
Bad bet. I like that.
Did we just become friends?
Yeah.
You want to take a shot, Ryan? Ryan, do you want to do a shot with Robbie?
As soon as he said that, I knew
I'll go right out the
you
bottle.
were going to jump on your chair.
No, hey, out the bottle. We're going out the bottle. Let's
Go
go.
out the bottle.
Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Rumboyz girls want to do. Dilly.
I knew as soon as you started talking, you were going to be on your chair, you dummy.
It's a Jamar Chase fucking fan club. What do you expect,
No shit.
bro?
No shit.
Yo, do you know the naughty things that I would do in Dynasty to have
Yes,
Justin
I
Jefferson?
do.
If I could have Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, but then have Burrow as my quarterback,
Oh man.
oh gosh. You want feet picks?
Whoa, pump the brakes there, buddy. To know we were going there.
Bro, hey, look. It's like I said, it's Super Bowl weekend. This is my holiday, bro. Like this is my
Special weekend.
It gives me life, dude. Like
know.
notice my jokes are like, I'm ready tonight. I'm just like, let's go. and then a big fight. My favorite fighter's fighting tomorrow. I'm hyper.
Yeah.
Pat,
Right.
Pat, are you betting the fight tomorrow? I know that you don't.
I don't know shit about fighting. I will talk to you after the show and figure out what I'm supposed to bet.
Okay, we'll do that after the show.
Okay.
Yes.
If not tonight, I will get you in the morning. Depends on how late we're on.
All good.
All right.
All good.
I've got 3, and 2 of them kind of go together.
Mm.
Most consecutive completions by either starting quarterback at 7
Oh,
Okay,
Or
I
more.
like that.
I like that.
Plus
I like that.
115. Most
What
passing
book is that on?
DK.
DK. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I might go
Most
play that
passing
right now.
touchdowns. Matthew Stafford and Joe Burrow tie at plus 310.
With Evan McPherson coming in for the game winner.
So, my favorite one, and I'm going to shout out one of your
Weeds, drop it in the
coworkers.
chat. Drop it in
One
the
of your
chat.
coworkers.
Oh wait.
We're
What
gonna have
do they do?
a thick pick six. Or sorry, a thick
Thick six. Yeah,
Thick six.
thick
Yeah.
Thick
six
six.
at plus 2200.
Let's go.
You always take a thick six. I think the thick six bet is something that Samantha Privet always takes too. We take it every year for Super Bowl.
Yeah,
She's a big person of the fat man touchdowns.
That's a Maddie thing.
That's a Matty Kroll.
That's Maddie all the
Maddie
way.
and Samantha, man, they're all about the fat man TDs.
It's Maddie, Samantha. It's both the Samanthas. It's Samantha Holt as well. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
I'm a little nervous about the thick six chance just because I don't think this game's going to be a blowout, and that's when in all likelihood
It's a prop. Hold on.
It's a prop.
It's a prop, though.
That's true.
And we got it's a Super Bowl.
It's 2200 odds too.
Yeah, that's true.
So like,
It's something you take because it's the trick plays happen, right? Like
yep.
if
You
the
play
Titans
as a
are out there, I
single-
bet you take that, right?
So
Because they
here's
would
what
do that
you
shit.
Here's what you play that one as you can take Ryan's and do whatever the fuck you want because that shit's gonna hit, baby. All right, I'm telling you straight up, that's gonna hit.
It's lock.
Yeah, it's a lock. I would play Ryan's as a single personally just to make sure I guarantee cash in on that one. I don't want to parlay that one just because of the dangers. But for Pats, I'm playing that one straight up single as well. And like, yo, throw 10 on it.
you walk away with like $230.
Like
That sounds like a great night.
Yeah.
I play with nothing less
And
than
$10 is just having fun.
Yeah.
you know. Pang, what do you rock with? I know that you always find some good
So
shit.
I'm taking one that's really goofy that no one likes. Samaje Perine to take 2 receptions over 1.5 receptions. I think Samaje hits it. It's like I think it's like a 110 odd or 115.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, okay. So, I expect that to be in your wheelhouse because I know how contrarian you are, and I have a feeling that's going to hit for you. I know that's going to hit for you. Can I ask you about this Kendall Blanton shit with the anytime TD? Like, what are you thinking about that Kendall Blanton? Because for those who don't know, Payne super contrarian. He'll get you those intricate pieces of the game that you need.
I don't like the random guy tutties. I take the quick, easy, like any timers. Like like I would take Cup. If Higbee was playing,
But the line is moving on Blanton with this news of Higbee possibly playing, bro.
Yeah, and if
Higbee's
Higbee's out,
on
then you take that other tight end. You definitely take the other tight end. Like I
Higbee's
would
on
take
IR.
him.
Is Higbee officially going to be
Higbee is
on
officially
IR?
on IR.
Is he official? Okay, I know he missed
Henderson was
practice.
moved up to the active roster. Higbee is out.
Yeah,
Yep.
then you have to take Blanton. You would definitely take him. I would take him. What's the odds for him? Fucking 10 to 1 or some shit. Plus 1,000.
No. I got you.
I would also take an octopus. I know people don't really fucking love the octopus bet. I fucking love the octopus bet. That shit is just hilarious.
Because if you hit it, then you get to screenshot that shit and brag about it, bro.
I mean, it's 16 to 1 to 1,600, and people say, "Well, it doesn't really happen." I'm like, "Fuck, dude, James White did it." Fucking James White hit an octopus. What's up?
Hey, Payne. So anytime for Blanton is plus 230. But check this shit out. If he gets the first one off the brick, plus 14.
I'll take the plus 14.
I'd play them both because I'm
I
going to
just
come
play the
out
plus
on top. Because if he gets one either way, I'm going to come out on top either way.
DK has first CD insurance.
Yes, DK does have first touchdown insurance. Take your insurance.
But yeah, I like that one. I like the octopus bet. I mean, everyone's gonna joke on it, but if there was a game that was gonna go into 2-point conversions, wouldn't this be the one?
What's the
But you need it.
bet?
But you need a player. You need a player to get you the 6,
And
then also and they have to get you to 2. How often does it happen?
And it's very unlikely. Sure, I get it. But
if it's Tyler
all
Boyd,
16 to 1 bets are unlikely.
if Tyler Boyd gets 6, and then the Bengal and then Callahan from up top calls for 2, then it's gonna go to Boyd more than likely. If Boyd gets 6, then it matches up to go to Boyd. I don't think that Higgins gets 6 and then gets the extra 2. I don't think that Chase.
No. I like if it was, it'd be like Uzama, it'd be Boyd. Mixon might be a guy that could do 8. For the Rams side, it would probably be like this, cup to cup.
I said this on the prop show that Mike and I did. I have only been the hot route on after I've scored a touchdown, like from my own personal experience, and I get that it's different levels. There's a lot of levels to this shit. I have only had a play call go to me as a hot after scoring 6 once, or no, twice.
Well, and here's the second portion.
And the first time, or the second time, it was thrown to me, and I wasn't able to reel it in because I had already had coverage. It was fucking obvious, like what was happening. The first time it went a different direction. So you're talking about a lot of different variables from a play calling standpoint to make that happen.
And I get that, and I'm fine with it because, like you said, it's going to be someone like Boyd. If he does get it, I think has a good chance. It's going to be a rando player that has a shot at it. Obviously, if you get a fat man 6, I'm winning 22-1 anyways. I don't fucking care. He's not going to get 2. But the thing is the way I look at it is these teams are going to be scoring. They're probably going to be situations where they go for 2. I think the Super Bowl is going to have a 2-point conversion attempt, and I want my money on that one. Like I'm just going to take it because it's a cheap bet to hit. And like I said, the odds are slim, but I'm taking them. And then I'm also probably going to take some defensive players for MVP.
No, you take it because you're never going to be able to take that ever again in your life.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to take in a Super Bowl situation. For these types of odds, especially the way the thick 6 got popularized this year, you're not going to get that again. And especially if it happens in the Super Bowl this year, you're not going to get these same type of odds again. You're not going to get the octopus odds the same time. Maybe not. Like these are things that that you go in and you put in small cash and you hope for the best fucking thing. The octopus bet, the thick 6, you put in 5, you put in 10, you put in 15, you put in 20. And you watch the game and you let the motherfucker play. And if you lose, it's okay. You lose, it's okay. Yo,
you're not making these bets to try to hit big. I mean, you
the
are.
Sis is in the chat.
What's up, Maddie?
Let's go.
Yeah,
Cheers to
I'm
me.
taking that, and I'm taking some defensive linemen for fucking MVPs because they're paying out huge too. I will not take any defensive player for MVP on the Bengals, and I won't take. I know a lot of people are going to take Jamar Chase. I won't take Jamar Chase.
I am taking Jamar Chase.
Because if Jamar Chase is going to be the Super Bowl MVP, it's most likely going to be Burrow.
Well, no, for MVP, no.
I take Cup there.
There's a chance he could win. They reward receivers with Super Bowl MVPs.
That's just a Cup for that.
I feel like if that's the case, it's going to be a Burrow thing.
Mike, what's your prop bet of the Super Bowl? What is the prop bet that you need fans to go out there, or you don't, but you encourage fans?
Give me plus 130 for Tyler Boyd to have over 4.5 catches.
I take the coin flip one too. Okay. I always take the coin flip one. Those are funny.
I like that.
You see the touchback one?
And I'm not going to give my pick away because I'm not going to give what I think it's going to be, but I do like the Gatorade bet just because it's fun. But I'm not going to say which Gatorade color I would like.
Well, no, let's talk about that. So, what are we thinking around these Gatorade around these Gatorade colors? Like,
I think it's going to. The reason I don't want to say what my pick is because I agree.
We have a show. You and I have a show Sunday.
But you said it. I think whatever color it is going to be the color of their jersey, of their logo.
That makes sense.
Yeah. If the Rams win, I feel like it's going to be blue. If Cincinnati wins, it's going to be orange.
That's why I don't want to say what.
Yellow though for Rams though with their.
Yeah.
So it looks like he peed himself.
Fucking Maddie goes, hopefully you guys make me rich as fuck. Hey, we got you, sis. No, I think that it's gonna be the colors of whatever team wins. I think that's the best way that you play that one. I love how like I have a fucking strategy behind everything.
Oh yeah.
Can you tell I've been gambling for a long time?
I had my strategy with the octopus bet. Remember, I said
Yeah.
the only person I think could get it is if Azuma plays, and Azuma gets it.
Dude, if
I think Azuma Boy Acres have a shot at it.
What are we thinking for opening coin flip? Heads or tails?
Tails never fails.
No.
Sorry.
No.
He jinxed it.
What if it lands on the edge?
Wait.
How many fucking do I get for that?
No. Take it.
Plus 10,000.
Crazy ass likelihood of that happening.
Take a shot if you think it's tails.
Damn it.
It doesn't have to be a big one. Good. I think it's tails as well.
Tails is down. Tails is up too.
Don't they have their own coin though for the game? Because there's no home team.
What's that?
There's no official. Don't they have a special coin where?
Yeah, it's a special coin. Yeah,
it's not really a heads or tails. It's each team has their own logo on the side.
Yeah. But they clarify which one is heads. Let's get into Leafs one that Leafs posted. First song performed during halftime. We're actually going to be talking about some halftime shows here on the other side of the show. California Love for the first song at -130. How many times will Eminem curse during halftime? Over 1.5.
Easy money.
What constitutes cursing?
Where are you getting these bets?
Needs to be.
You gotta be on
censored.
DraftKings, bro. You gotta be on DraftKings.
That's on
I
DraftKings.
just pulled up
Where's
DraftKings.
that at?
Like, I just saw the octopus bet, but like this stuff, like,
Bro,
Where are these bets at?
fans have been sending me crazy fucking bets and crazy odds, bro. Like there's shit on
think
DraftKings. There's
I
shit on
think Bovada
FanDuel.
has. I think Bovada has some of them.
Yeah, Bovada's fucking crazy, but I'm not gambling with my crypto. I am not gambling I'll gamble real money. I'm not gambling with my crypto.
yeah,
I'm already gambling by investing in crypto. What am I talking about?
my God.
Bitcoin, give me money. Will Snoop smoke a blunt on stage? It's Inglewood. Yo, we in the wood, baby. We in the wood. We in the wood. Hey, I'm taking that bet on Snoop. A matter of fact, I'm smoking to that bet on Snoop. Uno.
Oh man.
Let's see what we got here on the show sheet. As a big cloud of smoke emits from my dragon mouth. Oh my gosh. Yo, by the way, shout out to Payne for this new camera that he sent me. Mike is coming in as well. I'm in love with this thing. The amount of the amount of angles and shit like I'm gonna be able to do with this, like once I really learn it, is dope. Really quick, give me your favorite Super Bowl halftime show of all time and thoughts on this year's Super Bowl halftime show. Take a shot if you're gonna watch a Super Bowl.
Dang it! Thanks, Maddie.
Well, that's too easy.
Holidays. Yo, this is my holiday. Yeah, fuck him. I'm commentating it.
I feel like this is my favorite Super Bowl halftime show already, even though it
This
isn't.
this one is.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Damn
this
it,
would
you
be
took
one
my
for me,
joke.
I think.
You took my joke. Fuck.
Bro, I think the first song that they're gonna do is next episode. It's gonna
You think
be
it's next
Dre.
episode? I think it's ain't nothing but a G theme, baby.
Yep.
I got forgot about Dre. That's what I've got. I think they're gonna come
That
out
one
with.
could
Yep.
be good.
Yeah.
Cheers to
I could
me.
see them,
Cheers to
yeah.
you. If you're watching the Super Bowl this weekend, what it do?
The only reason why I say next episode is because the whole beginning is like Dre and Snoop just going back and forth. Like,
One,
gotta,
two,
gotta.
three into the
It's the only thing. Like,
I
I think
love
that's
it.
just
Dr.
an
Dre
ill
is
way
that
for
your
that. To,
talent.
like, that's just gonna. I can see it now.
By the way, did y'all
I
hear
want
that?
to bet on that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I want to bet next episode is like the first song. Like,
Did y'all hear that they were
fucking
adding
nothing but
50
G team.
Some to the show?
Some of us gamble with crypto because
Yeah.
some of us live in
Wait,
shitty
what?
states.
I heard
I
they
love
were
agree
adding
with you,
50
Maddie.
Cent to the show.
Robbie, did you hear that? We said there was going to be another guest. David saying it's 50.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
no,
Bro,
it's a
I shared that on
hologram.
my Facebook. I shared that on my Facebook
That's-
page.
Is that where I saw that at?
No. So here's
Oh.
what we're hearing. We have multiple reports. There are multiple
dope.
reports about 50 Cent. There are multiple reports about Tupac.
We said it.
These artists all have songs together at the same damn time. So I mean, it is definitely something for us to look into and think of. If it's me being a Cali kid, my mama just walked in. She's doing some stuff for me, helping me out. I appreciate you, mama. Thank you. And she even looked at me and she was like, because we used to live on the West Coast when like all this music dropped, and she was like, it's nothing but a G thing. She's like, because what happens is, if I'm thinking, David, if we're right, Ryan, you also brought the hologram post. If we're right, why would you not come out with nothing but a G thing?
Good point.
Maybe go gin and juice.
Mm-hmm.
Then you go California Love, and then the hologram comes out. You bring out Eminem. Guess what? Eminem, Dr. Dre, and 50 all have a song together called Crack a Bottle.
Yep.
Let's go to Burgundy joint. Yep.
Bitches hopping in my Tahoe.
They're not doing that.
Yep,
Not one of them got clothes.
Yo, we sound just like them, by the way. Just like them.
Pat,
Straight out of Detroit.
Yeah, Pat's like, straight out of Detroit. So
I was born in Detroit. Here we go.
Hey, look, may I have your attention,
16 miles.
please?
Yeah.
Will the real Slim Shady?
But let's not
Stand
forget
up.
that Kendrick Lamar and
Hold on, let me
Mary
stand
did
up.
too.
But Mary, hold on. And here's the other reports that we have. So Mary just dropped a brand new song today with Dave East. It was a brand new song called Rent Money. So we know that Mary has an album. Snoop just bought Death Row Records from Blackstone.
Oh, really? Wow.
So that's a big, like all of us hip hop heads and all of us 90 kids here. We know Blackstone Media. They own they own music. They own every label. They like you know what I mean? So like he just bought Death Row from Blackstone. So he has a right to play any song from the Death Row period that he wants to approve hologram. That'd be, God damn it.
Oh,
Like
that's
there's so many things that we've never had a moment like this.
I mean, they could start off with California Love and start off with the Pac.
I think Love is going to be later. I think
I
Love
feel like you gotta play Love later, especially when you in Inglewood. When you in Inglewood, you gotta play Love right in the middle.
The Wood.
Yeah. It's too easy to predict it to come
Wood,
first, you know?
baby.
It's too easy, I feel like, you know?
Randy's Donuts,
That would be
baby.
the odds of it not.
Yo, did you guys see what Randy's Donuts did? Did?
What?
Yo, they painted so Randy's Donuts that we're all used to were for a lot of younger folks, when you saw Iron Man sitting on the Randy's Donuts and how it's like the natural brown like donut, they painted it as so Pepsi bought out for the weekend. They bought Randy Donuts spot, which costs a lot of fucking money to make their own Pepsi donut. So you can get a Pepsi donut, right? And then all it is a glazed donut with the fucking Pepsi symbol on it. All right, it's nothing special. All right, it doesn't taste like Pepsi. And they painted the Randy's donut all black and put
The logo?
and painted the whole donut on top of the building black, and then put the Pepsi symbol right in the middle to make the Pepsi symbol stand out more behind the black. Because if they did with the regular donut, it wasn't going to look the same. So they had to paint the donut with a color that made the logo stick. So yeah, bro, yeah. Like the city went crazy this week in a lot of good ways and a lot of bad ways. In a lot of ways, I'm proud of my city. In a lot of ways, I'm very pissed off at my city. You know, like there's a strip where off of you know the strip off of First and fucking God damn, I'm trying to remember the cross street.
Where at? Like what's near it? What's near it?
You know, right when you're right. You know, right when you're coming into LAX, you can see like the strip of the homeless. Like, before the bridge,
Olympic Boulevard.
Yeah. So like they cleared out all from First, all of Olympic Boulevard. Like you know where like the alley of trailers are? They cleared out all the fucking trailers. Like
I was on the Olympic 2 weeks ago, and there was tents literally on the on ramp.
Bro, yeah. Bro, they just came through, served them letters. They only gave out 40 hotel vouchers, and it's like, bro, like on that specific street. So like where I live is like I'm more down the other direction. I'm more a little bit more south, but like it's nothing for me to be able to drive. Like if I drive 10, 15 minutes, like I'm out of my hood. Like I'm pulling off Rosecrans, I'm pulling off the Krantz, and I'm right there. Like you know,
You're
it's
closer to the Coliseum.
yeah, you know, and it's so like the area that they cleared out, like it's crazy. Because you've never cleared that area out before, but because it's $6,000 a ticket, $2,000 for parking, you know, it's Bentleys and Rolls Royces pulling up. You know that it's millionaires flying in on these airplanes. LAX is right there, baby.
Get money.
You're gentrifying an area that you've never gentrified. And what's fucked up is that you're gonna let them all come right back once this weekend is done. Like, and you $40 in hotel vouchers, 40 fucking dollars. We're Los Angeles, baby. We're Los Angeles, baby. We couldn't do more than fucking 40 or 40 hotel vouchers. We're Los Angeles, motherfucker. Are you serious? Oh no, what it was, they moved him from Olympic to first. They moved him from Olympic to first. They moved him from Olympic to first.
That makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
Olympics right on the yeah. And what's crazy is
right as you fly in, yeah.
Well, and the other thing that's crazy is Olympic is also right 2 blocks away from Crypto Arena or Staples, and they've never done it. And they've never done it, but they've never done it.
Skid Row is right there. Like the biggest homeless population in America. Like when I tell you, I have driven through this shit. Like, and they didn't like. You clear out this area just because this is where the plane's gonna come over, and this is where like y'all gonna. It's just it was pretty much just Olympic Ave, bro. Yeah, like, but we could have done a better job of that. Like we could have done a better job, but we already know how the LAPD is. You know, we already know how the fucking mayor is. Like, you know, it's still West Side, yeah. You know, but hey, shout out to Inglewood. We're excited. It's gonna be a crazy fucking Super Bowl. Make sure that you guys tomorrow, really quick before we get into halftime, we're gonna get into halftime of the show tomorrow. Make sure that you guys turn on your notifications, okay? If you haven't, just turn on your notifications for the whole entire channel right now, all right? You're really gonna need your notifications on for tomorrow. Or I'm sorry, for Sunday. Tomorrow, we're announcing our Super Bowl pregame show. We're announcing our Super Bowl pregame party. A lot of guests. If you guys here on the panel want an extra slot, I only have 4 slots left. We have a lot of guests. We have musical performances. Nice. Yours truly is actually going to perform in freestyle, and I may or may not do a little something with he won't be here obviously, but I may or may not do something with Yo Gotti on the track. You know, so it's gonna be lit. So a lot of food, a lot of drinks. We have a bartender pulling up to the live stream, mixing up some drinks. We got a food specialist coming through, talking about some Super Bowl game day recipes. We're gonna have a lot of analysts coming through, talk about a lot of gambling, a lot of DFS, a lot of picks, a lot of point spreads. I'm gonna finally give away my picks. I'm gonna finally let you guys know what I think and who I feel is gonna win. I'm gonna finally reveal it all. And then yeah, musical performances and shit. It's gonna be lit. Speaking of musical performances, we're gonna get into a music video here by my homie from Virginia, my homie Blake G. We're gonna get into Can Do. Right after that, we have a commercial for you guys from our sponsors over at Monkey Knife Fight. And we're gonna keep the show rolling for you. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Rumboyz and girls, what it do. We love and appreciate you. Dilly dilly.
Let me tell you a little story. Once upon a time, there was a monkey knife fight.
And one day they met one team partners in the NFLPA.
It's a match made in the pits of a monkey knife fight.
And everyone lived happily ever after.
Are you listening? This is big.
What is a monkey knife fight?
You know, it's thing monkeys, knives, you get it. Fantasy sports is monkey knife fight. And monkey knife fight is fantasy sports.
Monkey Knife Fight is daily fantasy.
Monkey Knife Fight in the house.
I am Monkey Knife Fight.
You are Monkey Knife Fight.
We are all Monkey Knife Fight.
Monkey Knife Fight.
You have the NFLPA behind the company.
It's exciting for me to be a part of fantasy sports.
When I think of fantasy sports, I think of beating all my buddies year in and year out and being able to brag about it.
We're not just partners in it.
We're owners.
And it feels awesome to be an owner.
I challenge you to a monkey knife fight.
We've been saving you a seat at the table, Monkey Knife Fight.
Welcome to the one team and NFLPA family.
Monkey Knife Fight. Welcome to the family, Monkey Knife Fight.
Welcome to the game, Monkey Knife Fight.
Monkey Knife Fight!
I challenge you to a monkey knife fight.
Monkey Knife Fight!
Monkey Knife Fight, Monkey Knife Fight, Monkey Knife Fight, Monkey Knife.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. We greatly appreciate all of you for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to our homies over at Monkey Knife Fight and also our friends over there. Such a great ad for us. We greatly appreciate you all. And not just the players that are in the ad, all the players. We really do, like, honestly care. We honestly give a fuck. Every interview we've ever done, every partnership we've ever done, every promo we've ever done together, we do thank you guys. Off season is here, and we're about to kick off a lot more together, so we're super excited to continue working. Let's keep it moving and grooving. First things first, yo, cheers to me, cheers to you, all the Rumboyz and girls. What it do, dilly dilly. You don't have to take a shot. It's okay. I'm gonna spare my co-host livers because I want them to come back again.
I got you.
I got an ambulance on standby, so I'm all good. You know.
What was I continue to crack open this bottle of this Santiago de Cuba Bacardi?
You're not drunk enough until you're acting like Left Shark.
Oh my gosh!
I have to be alive. I have to be alive for tomorrow night and Sunday. So no.
I'm doing.
None of us are guaranteed the next day.
Hold on.
True words.
I got work tomorrow, but fuck it.
I'm promising a shoey if Tua wins. Tua wins
I know you
are. I'm promising a shoey. I've been promising a shoey for what, a month now.
You're doing it because he's gonna win.
I'm gonna make sure I'm drunk as fuck tonight. Like, I'm gonna completely disregard the fact that I'm taking off my own shoe.
You got to wear your Jordans.
Which ones? I'll probably do the 11s. Because the 11s cost more money. It's a bigger flex if you do it out of a shoe that costs money.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm all about the ones. The ones is the greatest shoe I've ever seen. If you ask me,
I wear my ones all the time.
So awesome, man. Love them.
So I have these ones. Hold up. These ones are my favorites
Nice.
right here.
Yep.
Yeah, you remember? Yeah, you know these ones. Yeah, the classics.
Yep. You already know, man.
You're a sneakerhead, David?
Oh yeah, it was Jordans in particular. Nikes all around, but Jordans especially. You know,
just start sending me pics and sending me drops, bro. We're friends.
Hey, I got you, man. I got you.
Become friends? Did we just become best friends?
Yep.
There's so much room for activities in this.
There's so much room for activities in this channel. Let's take a shot together, fellas. Happy Super Bowl weekend again. If you want to take a shot, you don't have to. Once again, cheers to me. Cheers to you, all the Rumboyz girls. What it do, dilly dilly. Favorite Super Bowl commercials, Mike. Take us away.
Super Bowl commercial.
The homie Marcus just talked about this on 32-bit, like a little bit.
It's a good question.
Yeah.
Budweiser.
Bud.
Easily.
That's a classic one. Yep.
No, actually, mine's is when the guy that always plays the extra in like random movies, TV shows, music video, and has to kiss the girl and her fucking face looks violated.
Oh yeah.
She like looked like she was like, oh my god, it's like it felt like it looked like she tasted cottage cheese. Like it just didn't seem like it was good.
He's got the Jonah Hill like afro, the glasses, and he's a big chubby dude. Yeah.
Hey, PDD is in a Super Bowl commercial. Ultimate big dick energy. Ultimate.
He's also
big
in a
dick
Kardashian.
energy.
But I'm.
You ever see the one where the Simpsons made fun of the Super Bowl commercials?
Bro, hold up. I
would have sent it to you.
I have been within 10 feet of a Kardashian. I ain't never fucked one.
Have you ever been inside one?
Yeah, as I was saying, yo.
No.
Ultimate big dick energy.
I don't want to be.
Fuck that. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm good.
Nope. I'm trying to find out.
I heard you can catch chlamydia for breathing the same air as them.
Oh God.
Yo,
it's worth it. Fuck it.
It's so worth it. It's so worth it.
Am I up for commercials?
Yeah.
How much you want to sell out for, you know?
Like $20.
Hello, ladies.
Hold on. Here's the
Look at your man.
Here's the question.
Now back to me.
Dude, that's a story,
Am I allowed to put it on my OnlyFans?
No, but
I think she
are you
made
fun of one.
Are you gonna give your friends a better story?
Go ahead, Pat.
You just told us about being near her. You definitely do it for free.
Hello, ladies.
I'd do it for
Look at
free.
your man. Now back at me. Now back at your man. Now back to me. Sadly, he isn't me. But if you stopped using lady-scented body wash and switched to Old Spice, he could smell like he's me. Look down. Back up. Where are you? You're on a boat with the man your man could smell like. What's in your hand? Back at me. I have it. It's an oyster with 2 tickets to that thing you love. Look again. The tickets are now diamonds. Anything is possible when your man smells like Old Spice and not a lady. I'm on a horse.
Did you just monologue?
Is Old Spice watching right now? They should
Was
be.
that the first ever commercial?
That was the
monologue?
first Old Spice.
I
2010.
memory.
Much respect, no pun intended.
Dog, did you just monologue a fucking old?
That's nice.
I mean, I like that commercial, but I felt like they kept doing that, like those type of commercials after. And I was like, yeah, it's
Hold on, but did you fucking read that or did you like?
That's the
What?
You gave me 2 hours. You gave me 2 hours between getting the show script or the show questions in the show. I come prepared.
Just tell
Robbie,
people
yes,
how
you
shitty
gotta
of a
hit
producer
With
that
a
link.
Google Doc with the script in it.
I don't even Google Doc. I screenshot that bitch from my notepad.
Also,
care
Betty
for my
White
chest.
Snickers commercial is great. Rest
Yo,
in peace,
oh,
Betty.
why'd you take mine? You
I'm
kid?
sorry.
Oh gosh, Snickers ones are great though. They generally are.
Ryan, go ahead.
It's from last year, man. It's the one with Jim from The Office, Captain America, and David Ortiz when they had the Hyundai. They're like the Smart Pack.
Stop.
Car parts itself.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Okay, that one's a good one. That one's a good one. Go ahead, David. What is yours?
It's kind of a tie between two. I would say the Mean Joe Green parody with Troy Polamalu for the Coke Zero commercial. That's great. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that. Where the guy takes his Coke and then he rips the shirt off his back. It's like, hey, kid. I thought that one was a pretty good one. And then there was one that came out, the first Super Bowl I ever watched, actually, because I think the Super Bowl commercial has kind of gone downhill lately. But the first Super Bowl I ever watched, Panthers versus the Patriots, they had a Bud Light commercial where these two guys had a dog each as their pet, and he'd be like, "Oh, hey, check out what my dog can do." He's like, "Hey, buddy, go get the Bud Light." And so his
I remember
dog
this
would
one,
bring
yeah.
back a Bud Light, and then he's like, "Oh, you want to see something really cool?" And he's like, "Watch this." And he says Bud Light to his dog. The other guy does, and the guy bites the balls of the other guy, and he drops the Bud Light in his hands. And I just thought it was hilarious at the time. So that was a classic for me, honestly.
I'm an island boy.
Oh God.
I'm just trying to make it sorry. I've been drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Taco, you're on a talk show. You can talk.
I think that I'm gonna go with the new Doctor Strange trailer. Even though I haven't seen it, I think it's gonna be the best trailer I've ever seen because it has hype. And then I'm gonna be like all the things that we hear that might happen with this. Let's face it, Marvel got us all reeling right now. Like I'm like a fiend. Like I just seen Spider-Man. There's been no show in between. Now you're gonna give me a little bit of that Doctor Strange. I'm gonna snort that shit the fuck up. I'm gonna watch every goddamn conspiracy video afterwards. Who's gonna be in it? What cameo?
Bro.
Oh my god, I am so hyped for that shit.
I'm mad. Hold on, really quick, Taco.
Marvel
I'm mad
fans.
that you and I only talk about our nerd shit on Facebook.
Yeah,
and our follower base on Twitter is fucking mad. Like bro, we're committing crimes against social media.
Yo,
it's like we're gonna keep our conversations to ourselves.
Now the world
y'all-
knows.
You guys talk about nerd
podcast.
shit?
Bro,
Oh,
dude,
man.
we're
I
heavy
love
nerds.
superhero stuff. I love Marvel.
Dude,
shit.
we're heavy
But the thing
nerds.
is, if they play the same Doctor Strange trailer that they did at the end of Spider-Man, I'm gonna be pissed.
Dude, no.
Yeah,
no,
but I don't
It better be new shit.
Bro, I have a feeling. All right. So I have this really fucked up like conspiracy theory about the end of Morbius. Like I have a feeling that Morbius is about to open up so much other shit that we're not ready for, and it's the most low key movie that's about to be released. Like they pushed a release date for
I
some
can't wait for that,
bullshit,
yeah.
but like, bro, honestly, I'm like,
because they wanted to put a Spider-Man in it.
No, they moved that because of Batman.
yo,
Just kidding.
no,
No.
fuck
A new
that.
Batman movie.
Fuck
Oh, I can't wait.
I'm not
I got my
going-
tickets already.
I'm not a Robert Pattinson fan, bro. Like
I think he's gonna do a good job.
I was
I
hesitant
wasn't a
because
fan
all
of
the
him, but
Twilight shit,
all
and then
the
I watched the
clips I've
trailer
seen-
and I was like, "Oh my god,
The
fuck
clips
whatever."
I've
I
seen
been a
of
want."
him,
long
it looks
time
like
since
he's gonna do a
Batman.
good job.
even in the trailer, he doesn't like a good actor. Like it looks like he's
Nah,
trying
you
too
think
hard.
so?
Really?
It felt like he's trying too hard to play the Dark Knight. Like I don't think he's
It's
over.
not
I
a
don't
Christian
think.
Bale. You
I
heard
gotta,
his
I
voice.
Yeah,
gotta
remember
see it.
Bill's
I'm
voice
so-
sounded like this.
Yo, Christian Bale did
Christian
not
Bale
overplay.
was-
Christian Bale's a great fucking actor, bro.
But-
He's
but-
not the
He's a
same-
great actor, but that
Christian
was a
Bale-
little
Michael
over the
Keaton
top,
is
though,
also
you know?
coming back. He is the #1 Batman. Michael
Bro.
Keaton as Batman is gonna
Yes,
be lit.
Okay,
that's
Michael
my
Keaton-
Batman. Michael
that's-
Keaton,
I'm gonna
the
love
greatest
that.
Batman.
I'm gonna love, and they're
I'll-
setting up Batman
I'll
Beyond.
have a fucking beard of Michael Keaton as Batman. That's not fair, bro. That's not fair. You didn't have to bring him into the Batman.
Had to pull the
debate.
card, you know.
Like, fucking, we're gonna end this debate. Ting. All right.
No, but Bale is a good actor, though. I just the voice,
Bro,
Rachel.
hey,
you know, like
hold on. When Baylor dropped the chainsaw in American Psycho down the fucking
Oh,
stairwell,
dude,
bro, and the way he was laughing, I was like,
he's a sick. I can't wait to see him in Thor. That's gonna be sick.
Oh, that's right.
Wait.
He is in the Thor movie. The
Yeah.
upcoming
He
one.
is?
That's right.
He's
going
a
to
villain.
Butcher.
Yeah, he can be
Send
villain.
me,
the God Slayer.
send me a rumor mill or it didn't happen.
Oh yeah. He's
No,
he's
he's gonna be.
Give me a link or it
anti-villain.
didn't happen. Links or it didn't happen.
Oh
bro.
yeah. No.
No, that's old news.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
confirmed.
dude. Christian Bale, he's Gore
Yeah.
the God Slayer. He's the main villain.
Gore the God Butcher. Yeah.
No, that's it.
It's gonna be him versus Thor. And I think it's like either Russell Crowe or someone like that is gonna be Zeus.
What does anyone think of the Black Adam movie? Is anyone feeling that? Or
Dude,
honestly, if The Rock is
It's
gonna
The
be
Rock,
behind it,
of course.
yeah.
I'm a little like, we'll see. You know.
Here's my thing. The Rock's not black enough, so he needs to be super black in order for me to like really get behind this one. Like I did,
Where you went?
like I did Black Panther. Like Black Panther.
When The Rock said,
Black Panther.
"I want to look like a comic book hero,"
God.
and got so swole, I'm like, all right,
Bro.
there might
Yeah,
be
he said he
something
was
here.
too small before.
Yeah, he's like, I don't. I took the pads out, and I had to
He's a
fill out.
fucking
Like,
walking
okay.
boulder, you know. Like
Dude,
that's
he's
I think if
literally
you
said
like
on
the
both
Shazam
sides.
movie, you can
Yeah.
like the Black Adam movie.
I
think it's
love
probably gonna be
Shazam, by the way.
Exactly.
Shazam was
Yeah,
awesome.
it was
Yeah, it was a fun movie to watch.
Shazam was dope.
So, I feel like the Black Adam movie it will be a
Don't ever bring up
contrast
that
to it, but
fucking
it should be
shitty-ass
good
actor in this chat.
I'm
ever
hopeful.
again. Do
Who?
not ever bring up Affleck ever.
because you got to
again.
put them together
You mean
eventually.
the best Batman?
Oh God, please no.
What were you saying, Robbie, about Ben Affleck?
I've been
My
drinking.
mom
I've
is
been
also
drinking.
named Martha.
Ben Affleck as Daredevil was horrific.
Hey,
by the way,
there is one good scene. There is
Totally
one good
cost him
scene.
by Daredevil.
Hold on. There is one good scene that man has in his whole career. We got one job. Gotta go kill somebody. I can't tell you who it is or where we're going. And the thing that made the whole scene was a co-star who goes, "Whose car are we taking?" Ben Affleck didn't even make that scene.
Was that from The Town?
The Town.
With him and Jeremy
yeah.
I
Renner?
love that movie. That's one of my favorite movies. He's so awesome in that. It's a great one.
Yo, let's get back. So, hey, fellas, there's this thing, right, called 32-bit, and if I ever need people for some pop culture shit, did I just make a lot of friends? Like,
Oh,
did I-
Yeah,
Anytime.
I'm always
I-
down to talk movies.
I'd love to not talk football about
Yeah.
something for a day.
Let's go. Wow. All right, we're bringing you back to Rumboyz After Dark. Well, this is Rumboyz After Dark. We just did that. So wait, really quick, Taco, what's your favorite Super Bowl commercial of all time? Really fast. Oh, you already said what you're looking forward to this year. The color of the Gatorade is going to be the same color jersey of whatever team wins, Justin. Whatever team wins will get the same color. Like if the Rams win, it'll be blue. If the Bengals win, it'll be orange. What I'll say to wrap up this topic really quick, to put a bow on it before I get into the next one, I'm going to get really dark. I'm going to get really, really, really dark. But the tech conspiracy theories, the ones that are like, keep AI away from us, are going to love this one. For those that are subscribed to 32-bit on YouTube, if you haven't already, please do subscribe. The homie Marcus Grant, shout out to Marcus. Marcus, you know I love you, bro. You know we all love him. We all love Marcus, right? Right, fellas? We all love Marcus.
Yeah.
What's up, Marcus?
Yeah.
Marcus,
Yeah.
pay
Hell
my
yeah.
bills.
Spider-Man, step it up.
So Marcus did his show that airs on 32-bit every Friday for you guys for Flashback Fridays. And he goes over his favorite Super Bowl commercial. And it's also my favorite Super Bowl commercial. And it's the all by myself when the robot realizes what real human life is like after working in a GM Motors factory and it like experiences human life and throws itself off the fucking bridge. Look, is it dark? Yes, but I'm a mental health patient, so from MDD. So I can make the fucking joke. Like, so come from someone that has like been there. Like, I'm like when the robot did it, I was like, I feel it. Been there. Like, you know, is
Just
it
like
dark?
that robot.
Yes, yeah. Like, is it dark? Yes, but fuck. Like, was it such a good commercial? Like, you can't play that commercial nowadays. You'll get canceled.
Oh,
so
yeah.
fucking quick.
Can I tell you
Yeah,
something?
wouldn't fly.
I wish we had commercials like they did in Europe. The European
They have some
commercials
wild
are
ones.
so amazing.
They're fucking wild.
Europe
You
doesn't
watch
give a
those
fuck.
things, and it's like, yo, how do we get that
Bro,
over here?
Europe doesn't give a fuck. But really quick, I just really quick, like because of that, like that already being my favorite Super Bowl commercial, but then to see someone that we all see on NFL Network every day as a fantasy football analyst and as an NFL analyst to show his chops as a stand-up comedic writer and like write that, like to see that clip and then write that joke. And like when you guys watch it and you see like, and I even edit it and like I even put the caption, I was like, YouTube made us fucking clip out the song. Like when you see the way that Marcus just like keeps it rolling even after the editing, dog, hey, coming from another joke writer, like there's times where I'll write jokes before this show and I'm like, yeah, like I'll get on air and I'll use a joke and there's jokes I toss out. Yo, yeah, favorite Super Bowl commercial, and now even more of a favorite because I saw someone put a fucking stand-up spinoff to it, and it was flawless. Like I was like, there are very few people that I fear about getting into a comedic writing room with, and I've always said it's Herms, someone I'm like, we've already been in a Cards Against Humanity room together, and that was scary enough. But Marcus Grant is another one of those, is because like I'm so used to what I know from like personal, and then also like seeing him on TV, to where like if I were in like a writing room and like we all show each other all of our jokes, and it's like, fuck, I didn't think of that, because he doesn't show that personality. You don't know what he's ever gonna think. You don't know. And that's what makes it so great.
You and Herms almost had me falling out of the couch behind you.
Dog, that shit was great because we just kept going joke for joke, gut check for gut check, and like when you find
Matt thought he could hang with you too, and then he did realize he couldn't.
No, Matt was nasty. Matt was nasty too. Like he was really good. Like it being in a room full of comedians is super hard. Like when you start realizing like, oh shit, like you know how to play a joke, you know how to improv, you know how to play a pun, like you know how to pull a punchline. Like when you get around those type of people, it gets super intimidating. By the way, we're still working on it. Rumboyz stand-up vlog, Rumboyz Robbie stand-up. I'm bringing it to you guys. I know that you guys have been waiting for it. Jorge asked me about it while I was on the show Monday night, and I was like, look, we're still working on it. Like the material is like super raw. We have to make sure we say things that don't get me canceled. Like it's really, really hard. Comedy is hard, bro.
Yeah. It's changed nowadays for sure.
Itself.
Yeah. Did you guys hear about this shit? I'm sure you guys did. And I want to know from you guys. Kyler Murray removed the Arizona Cardinals from his social media account, sending the Red Sea into a frenzy. Is there a need to panic, or will they just pay the man? Now, before I add this, or before I let you guys answer this, we'll start with Taco. Has there realistically ever been a fucking time that this person looked at real estate here, Twitter has been right, or this person removed this social media and now they're gonna get like this kind of seems fugazi to me, you know, fugazi.
The social media one, yes. It has been accurate several times. I can't remember the exact instances, but several times it has been accurate and has led to either trades being requested or
but it's
actual
also
free agency and moving on.
You had one recently. I think the Saints was a recent one.
You can look at Julius Randle for the Knicks. He unfollowed the Knicks, and we didn't trade him. He still stayed with us. Nothing in.
Oh, he did. He unfollowed the Knicks. Wow, I didn't know.
Yeah.
That.
So I mean, it happens, but I think in today's age where everything is just super publicity, the second you do something, it becomes instant news and cannon for the fodder for people to be talking about. Things like this become a relevant issue, but I don't think it's a big issue at all. It is what it is. It's probably a negotiation ploy because let's face it, he's trying to negotiate his next contract. Heard he's looking for like $50 million from them. They laughed him in the face. Yeah.
He's still got a full year and his fifth year.
There was a reporter out there that said that's complete BS. That's not true. He's requesting $50 million. So I don't know what to believe.
That's not.
It was laughably ridiculous.
I'm
negotiation season.
I'm gonna tell you from someone that keeps in contact with his camp, not him, but his camp. That 50 million is bullshit. I'm scratching. I knew someone was going to bring that up on this show, and that's why I did not put that in the question when I put it out there. I'm breaking the news. That 50 million leaked my team.
You know, that 50 million was probably leaked by the team after he
No,
unfollowed them.
it wasn't. No, like that 50 million comes from some desperate ass reporter who hasn't fucking got no follows, no likes. Who's trying to
But don't you think the team, and from a PR standpoint, you would think that they'd be like, hell yeah, we want to say something unreasonable to make it right. This is all negotiation. This is all backroom deals. And he said, she said, and trying to leverage themselves into something. This is just the game that they look at the MLB, just and frame of people negotiate in the public kind of in weird ways. And this is one of the ways.
You're taking a homie that's a former first round pick who's taking his team to new heights. Who's had some questionable games here and there, and has had some.
Who's no
Joe Burrow? Shit, come on,
He's no Joe Burrow.
What the fuck?
He'll get 45.
You haven't delivered.
Kyler Murray will get a ring. Kyler Murray will bring Arizona a ring. Zona, you are getting a ring.
If you can stay healthy. That's what Arizona's saying.
I mean, but we can say that.
Nope,
we can say that if any player. We can say that if with any player, bro.
I like Kyler, but he ain't getting them a ring. Not like this.
I got an interesting question to pose. Do you guys think that this isn't necessarily potentially about money, but maybe more so about his question marks about Cliff Kingsbury being his head coach?
Probably more
I
of that.
don't think that it is that.
You don't think so? I have some question marks about him. I mean, I feel like a lot of other people do too.
So I don't know. All right. I like Kyler, but he's not that great right now. He's
not that great. He's good, but not great.
He's good. He's not great. He's not elite. None of that.
Great before he got hurt this year.
The ankle took away all rushing and mobility from him, and shoulder
Yeah,
last year took away passing.
Every single season, you can't keep saying
okay.
that.
Find me a quarterback
You
that
got 2
runs
seasons out of it,
3,000 yards and throws 1,000, and then maybe I'll
can't
be
keep
like,
saying
oh
every
yeah.
season like we're going to the well over and over again. Injuries happen. We're playing one of the hardest hitting sports in the league. Or in the world.
Yeah. Injuries do happen, but he still has to be able to throw and be good.
We all don't fucking watch the same film.
Are you saying he isn't good?
No, I'm saying
not you.
I'm saying Bang.
He's just good. He's not a great. He's not elite.
He's not great.
He is no better or worse than Russell Wilson.
Man, I want to walk off set, bro. You make me want to walk off set. Are you serious? All right. So, Pang. So you and me. So for the people, then here's what I want the people. You guys let us know. Do you want me and Payne to go into a Kyler Murray film breakdown? And he can make his case. I'll make my case. I already know where you're probably making your case stand from. I understand. But he has to make a lot of plays off of his own legs, off of his own shit. He extends plays like a motherfucker, bro.
Well, I'm not saying the receivers he's had were fantastic either. I've crapped on all the fucking.
I'm not saying about it. I'm just talking about him.
But
where are you talking about him because of his size, or are you talking about him because of his supporting cast? Robbie,
I would say his supporting cast.
So it's about his size because he's smaller compared to other guys.
I get that because
I like Wilson.
He leads the league. He leads the league in ball swat at the line. If I'm correct, you know nobody.
I mean, you could say he's great for his size, but I wouldn't say he's great. I mean, if he's shorter and that affects him, well, that's
I don't give a crap if he's great for his size.
All right,
because that doesn't mean anything.
Hold on. I'm gonna bring this up really quick. This conversation is why. Okay, one of the things that has made Rumboyz super successful. I'm not gonna sit back and just break down fucking rookies for you guys. I mean, I am for my dynasty heads especially because we win dynasty a lot of money. Like we're really good at dynasty. This channel breeds dynasty players. But aside from fucking that, like let's keep it trill. That off-season analysis, that off-season film breakdown, when you go back when you're not in the booth. I mean, okay, we're in the booth, but like, and that's why we get a little bit of different perspective on things because we're watching, we're doing different things at real time. Mike, you know this, but when you go through and you start watching at the end of the season, I mean, Payne, I'm sure that this opinion has got to change, brother. I challenge you, brother, to please.
So you think he's great to elite?
I think he's elite.
You're fucking crazy. Holy no way. I don't think anyone's gonna agree that he's elite.
Is he on Josh
I
Allen?
think you could argue he's probably great, but elite?
How about this?
No way.
Is he on Josh Allen?
He's on the cusp.
Yeah.
He's
No,
on the
he's
cusp
not
of
on
being
Allen's
elite.
level.
He's not
He's
on
between
Allen's
tiers
level.
2 and 3
No.
of
He's
quarterbacks.
not on Allen's
Right.
I take
He's on the
Rodgers.
Great
elite.
if you're on tiers 2 and 3, you're good.
So
Great is tier
I'd
4.
say he's very good.
Very
I
good.
look-
That's
Very
He's on
good.
the
I
cusp
think he's
of
between
being
very
elite.
good and great.
If you were
Right,
gonna
like,
scale him on a
he
10,
could
you would
be
consider him
great
an
if he could
8 or
stay
better.
healthy. If he could stay
7.5.
healthy,
He's
he
top
would
10
be
for
great.
sure.
7.5
Top
or
10
8,
for sure.
something like in that range.
Bruh, so then what do you feel about
And I love Kyler.
all right. So
Yep.
so then what does the panel feel about this whole Russell Wilson shit about motherfucking what's his name saying that Russell Wilson Ryan Clark saying that Russell Wilson isn't that guy.
Horrible take. Ridiculously
fucking
awful
take.
take.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a
I'm
terrible
not a big
take.
Ryan Clark fan
Right.
too, but that just makes
I
it worse.
love
I think
Wilson,
Ryan
but
Clark- I think
sometimes
Ryan Clark's
we have
normally
to
pretty good.
admit that he has his
I
moments where
can't
he's
get
just not
into
that good.
He's been
Bro.
the most hit player in the league since he's been in the league.
Yes.
I
Like,
think
he's had an
Tannehill was
offensive
out
line
there
that's
for a
like
while.
legitimately
almost his
the
rookie
most-
year.
The most quarterback hits on him
Yeah.
since he's been in the league, and
He
he's
put
in
him
the
in
top
horrible
3 every
position.
single year. Like
Yeah.
he's been number
He-
1 in top.
He
in most
wasn't
hit
number
quarterbacks.
one originally though. Number one
so
originally
here's
was
what I'm
Tannehill.
saying.
Yeah,
Here's
he's
what I'm
done
saying.
7 years.
Wilson,
He's done so much with so
Wilson,
little.
Wilson
Yes.
and Murray have similar playing styles. Okay,
Yes.
But Russ is
Wilson isn't
clutch.
as risky.
It's always been.
Wilson
he is a killer.
Murray's
Wilson runs-
shiftier than Russell, though. He's
Yeah.
he's a lot less
Murray's
imaginative
way
as a
shiftier
runner,
than
you know?
Russell.
I think
But
Wilson has
that
better
leads to
accuracy.
More injuries between his hamstrings and him taking those extra hits.
I don't think
If I'm a
Wilson did
quarterback, I can't take that risk.
3 years. into
You're
the league.
out 3 games.
I
and you
cannot
lose
wait
the
to
playoffs.
argue over
What
film
happened?
with
You were the
fellas.
number 1 seed.
So hold on. So then can we commit? Can we commit to this panel, this group of guys, as many as we can? I understand schedules are going to happen or whatever. During the off season, we should just get a group together. We get YouTube before you even do your stupid shit. YouTube. We will make this private sessions for followers only. We'll make this for subscribers only. So YouTube, you can't copyright me, okay?
I mean, Justin just gave a good list of guys that would put ahead of him.
Bro, we're not talking. We're not.
But that's not the conversation.
That's not even a conversation. Yo,
But
let's
those
make a
guys are
commitment.
better than
Hold
him.
on,
But that's a good point.
No.
Can
Let's
you
make a
put
commitment.
Burrow ahead of him, though?
Let's
I didn't know
get
if I
yes.
could do that.
let's schedule for 2 weeks from now. Let's do some current this season film shit, some current film breakdown. I'll holler at a couple of homies. I'll see what clips I can fucking get or what they'll let me use. If they're gonna say I can just use YouTube, whatever, then it's fine. Cool. If I can get some other behind the scenes shit, let's get a behind the scenes session. Let's promote it 2 days ahead of time. Let's schedule it out for the fans. Maybe like a Wednesday night. Let's do a fucking private film breakdown. Y'all see what we're all talking about. We're all very smart. I wouldn't work with these guys if they weren't smart.
Could we do it in the Discord? You can share it. You can share video that way.
We could
so
double.
we're all
We
on the
could
same
double.
page.
Yeah, we could double stream it. Yeah, exactly. If y'all want that shit, let us know. Panel, do y'all want that?
Yeah, I would take
I'm not-
Kyler
yeah.
over Baker Mayfield, obviously.
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
what it's just
Listen,
it's
I'll say
Kyler
this
versus
about Kyler.
Wilson film.
Most
Is that
definitely.
what's going on?
Kyler over Baker Mayfield. That's not even a fucking argument.
That's not
Yeah,
even
that's
what
not-
I'm
yeah,
saying.
it's
Listen,
not
I'll
really
say
much
this
of an
about
argument.
Kyler. It's not a question about Kyler's talent. It's more a question about his durability. Because I don't
durability
know
is not that either.
He'll be durable
That's
enough.
a scary
to
thing.
That's
withstand
a guy
$40
who has
million
fucking
contract.
Saquon in his backfield. I don't want to hear a quote.
Listen, Saquon's not getting a contract. What do you want?
Like,
I'm
Russ
hearing
is
fucking,
better
I'm
than
hearing,
Kyler.
but I'm hearing durability talk from a fucking Giants fan. Like, what the fuck?
So
We're durable, baby. We win Super Bowls.
before we move
Okay,
too far
here we
off
go.
this conversation on the Kyler topic, Kyler still has a full year left on his contract, plus the 5th-year option.
If they go there, yeah.
I think this kind of opens the door as we're seeing the MLB players fighting for more share. We're seeing NFL players asking for trades, requesting trades, pushing to move where they want to move.
And in the NBA as well. We're seeing this happen. in
We're
the
seeing
NBA,
this.
yeah.
The players.
the NBA
have much
runs the
more,
show. There.
Starting to
That's
accrue more
gross.
power. They're
Yeah,
trying
the
have
to
NBA
power.
is for real.
Yeah.
What
I,
does
I
this-
want the NBA. I want the NFL to have the power that the NBA
What does
has.
No,
this look
dude.
like?
Hell no.
What does this
So
look
gross.
like?
I actually hate
when the
NBA trades. I think they're by far the worst.
Oh, go ahead, Pat. Go ahead.
What does this look like when the PA goes the next time for the next agreement for incoming rookies?
So really
their
quick,
deals.
really quick. The PA loves when we
In
have
the
discussions
NIL.
like this on this channel. The PA loves that we have discussions like this on this channel because we were the first channel to advocate on the side of the PA during the last agreement. because there was so much fuck shit that the owners were doing, and that's how we end up with the fucking deal with the PA in the first place. So we are biases aside. Whatever the fuck gets the players more money and more ability to control their situations because they're the ones taking the damage, I'm all for that. And I think that we all know that that's where I'm going to go, bro. I've been on this channel wearing an NFLPA hat. My gym bag is a fucking NFLPA official gym bag. Like, because I want people to know, like, yo, we fuck with the players, like, here at Rumboyz. Like, I want the players to know. The players know that we fuck with them. That's why they fuck with us. So, like, I mean, I'm just saying, bro, that's how I feel about that. If it's with the players, if it's with the guys.
And I don't know if that's what the PA necessarily wants. I'm just thinking, like, this is could be potentially on the horizon.
Coming from what I know from the PA, that's what they're always fighting for. And that's what they're always advocating for. The owners, there's a lot of shit that happens where the owners don't let the PA get what the PA should.
Oh yeah, no, that's a case all throughout all the sports, you know.
I mean, but if you work in a job that has a union, it's the same shit. It's the same shit.
Yeah.
But I think that's also the thing that the NBA does better than any other union is they're a united front. When they stand together, and that's one thing that MLB.
But look at who their owner is. At who their owner is. Their owner is super progressive.
Yeah.
Well, Adam Silver is the best GM. The best
commissioner. Yes.
Ever.
Fuck David Stern. I fucking hated him.
You're not gonna get a better commissioner in any sport than what Silver is doing. Period.
Yeah.
And Manfred is the complete opposite. He's the worst commissioner I've ever seen in any sport.
Wait, who's that?
Manfred.
Oh yeah.
I was very anti Bud Selig, even more than Manfred, but I hate Manfred too. So there's that.
See,
and Goodell's right there in the
Manfred
middle.
doesn't know what he's actually
Goodell is right there, bro. Like, and
Goodell
that's the
is
reason
so
why,
awful.
bro. The fact that the NFL is trying to globalize and take a game to Frankfurt, Germany, which I understand because that's the last place that NFL Euro had a championship. I understand what you're doing. You have a very big football fan base in Germany, but bro, you're just the way that you're trying to globalize a game. Like, if we're really trying to globalize a game, baby, globalize a motherfucking game. Well, we have a talent pool to do it.
The thing that gets me about Germany is you add Germany, but now you have 5 international games. I think that's I think they should have taken one away from London.
No,
I like that because you can do it before bye week.
No, you need it, and now you can probably put a premium market overseas.
Yeah.
And I
think that you have to have one in Mexico almost every year because you probably go for the
globalize. You need it. The fact that we haven't fucking taken over a fucking stadium over here in Canada, I get what's happening at the boards, but the fact that pitch hasn't even been sent through, that proposal hasn't even been sent through. Like, what are we doing in NFL marketing?
Yeah.
Dude, I would do the NFL marketing job so fucking well. It annoys me. We're talking about business at that point. And that's the shit that I can nerd out about for hours. Let's get into the final 2 topics of the night.
Did you see when Izzy was talking about promotions for the thing? And he was like, do I have to do the job for the UFC because they don't know how to promote their own fights? I was sitting there. I was like, he burned them right there on
That's why Izzy's the highest paid fighter in mixed martial arts history. There has never been a martial artist. There's never been a fighter.
The last Stylebender. Like, the name alone, bro.
Bro, and he's going to win this weekend.
Oh yeah,
Tui's gonna pull off a shoey. I'm gonna pull out the Jordan 11s. I'm gonna do a fucking shoey at the 11s, and fucking Izzy's gonna win, and we're gonna rock out. Really quick, fellas, it's time for us to get intricate. I know that I purposely put these questions at the end because I wanted you guys to now be feeling your true opinions via the intoxication. Mike, you're going to start us off.
Well,
break down how you feel each side could win Sunday night's game. Go.
I didn't know if you wanted me to, but I will go. I think if the Bengals win, it's going to end up being a high-scoring game and being a shootout. I think if the Rams win, it could be a shootout, but more than likely the Rams are going to try to control the ball. And if the Rams win, I think it's going to be under. If the Bengals win, it's going to be over.
Bang.
No, I was thinking about what Mike was saying. That's pretty good. I actually kind of agree with him for a good portion of that. I think the Bengals win if Matthew Stafford makes mistakes, right? If he does the Stafford thing with the 1-pick, 2-pick situation. Awuzie has had a career season this year.
Yeah.
That defense steps up. People aren't, everyone talks about how great the Rams defense is, but the Bengals, they show up. Like they showed up every week this postseason. They've been pretty fucking stout. So if they win on the backs of the defense. I don't think they win on the back of the offense. And I think it's gonna be one of those McPherson kicks right at the end because they got a pick on Stafford or they were able to shut down and they were able to get down there, right? The Justin Tucker, right, type of shit when he kicks it in and gets them a win. I think that's how it goes down for the Bengals if they do. If the Rams win, it's the same situation, right? Their D-line pulverizes Burrow, but unlike Tannehill, Matthew Stafford can actually get the job done. So he goes up there, puts up touchdowns, doesn't make as many mistakes, still probably gets 1 pick, but they lead and don't give it back. So that's how I see it, either team winning. I think it's going to come down to the defenses. And I know everyone's going to say it's the offense on this case, but I have this game possibly going under because it's under, 48.5. I could see it happening. I think we all wish it's over fucking 50 because we want to relive like fucking shootouts, and that would be great. But these defenses are pretty stout, and I think they can get it done. So I think it's going to be under 48.5 on both sides of the, whoever wins. But if the Bengals do win, I could see their kick making it over fucking 48.5. So that's what I would go with.
Yeah, for me, I've got the Rams actually taking this one. I got this score being 28-24 with them coming away. The big thing I think the Rams need to do is take care of the football. I think, and that'll also be dependent on what Stafford is up against with this Bengals defense because they like to play a lot of cover 3 and cover 1. And in particular, with cover 1 may not suit well for going up against Stafford because he's actually the number 1 graded quarterback in all of football against man coverage. So cover 3, that being a predominant zone coverage, may be the best strategy. So I think that's going to play, honestly, a significant role in this game. Just taking care of the football, not taking too many chances downfield, if you see some tight coverage. Because, again, like what Peng had said about Chidobe Awuzie being so stout in coverage, and even Jesse Bates and Von Bell. Yeah. Spectacular safety team.
They're so good.
I love Bates.
They're so nice.
My favorite film to watch for DBs has been Bates this year because he just pulls off miraculous shit.
He was awesome. You see that when he tipped the interception to Von Bell to come away in overtime last week.
He's just aware.
The Bengals have been putting up very interesting DBs, right? William Jackson last year, Awuzie this year after coming out to the Cowboys, Bates, Von Bell.
Lots of love about it.
They're not, and this has been their identity, right? They've had guys like Leon Hall and for fucking ever. And then Big Ben's kryptonite, where his fucking name is
KRS-One just dropped a freestyle.
Oh, really? I love KRS-One.
Same.
But yeah, they do it out there in Bengal land. They know how to get that cornerbacks and secondary to be above average at least.
Most definitely.
Welcome to the jungle.
And as for the Bengals, in terms of how they come away with this one, if Jamar Chase gets in the head of Jalen Ramsey, which is entirely possible because he loves to talk that shit, he ain't afraid.
He's gonna fuck Jalen Ramsey up, bro.
I cannot wait for that matchup. I really hope Ramsey even fucking shadows him and everything. Like
they're not going to shadow. He's not going to shadow.
Yeah, it's not going to happen because, like we even saw last week, Hill was even matched up occasionally with Eli Apple, which obviously didn't go in Apple's fucking favor. But but yeah, when it was all said and done. But yeah, I think honestly, if it's Chase and getting the head of Jalen Ramsey, that'll play a big role. Stafford taking care of the ball, and Donald just feasting on this offensive line because this offensive line is absolute booty, man. It is horrible to watch, really, especially on that right side. So if they can get going, man, I feel like that would serve them well, honestly, for the Bengals. And Joe Mixon, obviously, like what I was saying earlier, get him involved in the receiving game and in the rushing game. Pave the way for him, man. I think he'll do the rest, just give him an opportunity, and he's got a good chance to shine.
I'm smoking for David's take because I can tell where he's leaning.
No, you missed that. Did you hear? I actually
said that.
He already said Rams.
Yeah. So sorry to do that. I started to pull the rug out from under you, buddy.
I mean, my official take doesn't happen until Sunday.
Okay, all right.
So
teaser. I see. Spoiler alert.
Oh,
Somebody
bro,
loves Jamar Chase, though.
there's gonna be some shit there, bro. Oh, please, Jamar Chase, just go off. Like,
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait for him, man. He's gonna.
Ryan, did you give your take yet? I didn't hear you
no.
when I went to the bathroom.
I did not. No. I got the Rams.
I'm rolling up for David's take still, though.
Before I did it, and you guys were talking about these DBs, I wanted to mention one DB, Eric fucking Weddle. My man.
Yes.
Oh my God!
I'd love for him to get a ring.
He retired 2 years ago. He's wearing the green dot and calling the plays for the defense on Sunday.
Bro, whenever I used to make my all Madden white team, I had him at cornerback.
Madden white team.
My all Madden white team would have Eric Weddle at corner. It was the funniest shit ever. So I always have a little bit of love for Eric Weddle. I'm just like, he was the best, highest, rated fucking white fucking DB at one point.
Here's the thing: we know that Pang is doing it. We know that Pang is the one doing it. Like if we first had to Madden,
right? So it would be all white guys and a black QB. It was the funniest shit ever. And I was
you take this NFL scout,
like, white running backs, like everything, but then it'd be a black quarterback.
Yo, the parody behind that joke though is like, so every time like I've been around scouts, like whenever I get like my scout reports in and shit, like I was telling Ryan before air, I was like, when we were backstage in the green room, I was like, bro, we call it the green room for a reason, by the way. I was telling fucking Ryan, I was like, dude, I'm not doing my reports until March. Like I might drop 2 reports during February, just so the fans know. Like I might give you 2.
I was gonna say, be honest though, Ping. How long did it take for you to come up with that list of players? It must have been a fucking grind, man.
which is rough because I had to use a lot of garbage ass fucking DBs. Like I had like Daniel Swartzen, Harrison Smith was my other cornerback. And then my safeties are just like these random guys, right? So it'd be like Harrison Smith, Eric Weddle at like cornerback, and it'd be like Daniel Sorensen and some random other like white cornerback and safety, because there are some white safeties, so it's like a thing that happens. So like
there's no corner.
And then white receivers would be like Julie Edelman, like Cooper
Hunter
Kupp,
Renfro.
Bring back. So this is like 2-3 years ago. So it'd be like
Eric
Amendola.
There you go.
Chris Hogan. Chris Hogan's
you started doing create a character.
Hey, obviously it was 2 years ago because that was the only time you could have gotten away with this goddamn joke. You can't get away with this joke now.
Kobe Gernhardt was my running back at one point. He was my backup running back too. It was gross.
You play with that team right now on Madden Online. Someone's gonna be like, hold on, wait. By the second quarter,
wait, it's not. I got a black QB though. Like I'm doing the opposite. I got
Michael Vick.
Michael Vick. Highest paid dude on that team is black. I don't want to hear it.
We got Dwayne Haskins got it. Doug Williams is there. Okay, the first ever black.
So my coach is always black, and then the QB would be black. It was just such a funny thing. I was just like,
Tomlin.
You got those extra third-round picks.
Oh my god!
and Madden's got a program to where every time your team walks out in the field, they're just booing your racist ass team. You know?
Yeah. Hey, I'll tell you this shit now. That team, you was hard.
You're playing as Washington the whole time.
It gets really tough, so I had to like for O-linemen sometimes too. And I mean, there's a lot of white O-linemen, but like the DTs and shit. So like I'd have like these old ass white defensive tackles, and I'd like substitute them with like Hispanic guys.
You know what's
like, it's just the way you can get through.
We pointed out in that one comedy segment, we point out so much fuck shit with the NFL.
Seriously.
Brian Flores, show this shit in court.
Good luck, Stephen Ross and Daniel Snyder.
The Rumboyz exposed you.
T was tight though. T was tight.
Who needs to give their
I still need to get mine and Taco.
Yeah. Pat, give us yours and then Taco. I figured out soon.
Well, Ryan didn't get to finish. My bad, Ryan. I bogarted you on Eric.
I feel like Ryan, are you good?
I got to shout out Eric Weddle, and it just went fucking crazy.
That's all he did. All he did was shout out.
I was like, I think the Rams are going to
like Eric Weddle. I'm like, let me show you my white team, boy.
Ryan was like, Ryan said, I did the most important part of that segment. Set up the punchline.
Dude, that's all that matters.
Oh, God.
I'm going to keep it easy. I think the Rams win. I think the defense matches up just a little bit better. Rams lose if Matt Stafford fucks up. But and if Stafford fucks up, we need Joe Mixon time. That's how the Bengals win.
I'm never going to a poker table with any of you bland, vanilla, sex-having motherfuckers, okay?
The only way I do it is missionary.
It's a joke. Oh, my God.
Missionary Mondays, baby.
TMI, man. Jesus.
It's a joke. I don't know.
Only
what
on
any
Sunday
position-
mornings.
I don't know what any position that anyone does. Okay, Pat, your take.
Lies.
All right.
Fucking Rams winning.
All of you that said Taylor should have been the
I'm gonna
coach of
come
the
up
year.
Sunday and the Rams are gonna win. Go ahead.
He's got to outcoach McVay. That's how the Bengals win. Joe Burrow has to really make some plays happen. Mixon, as David mentioned earlier, is going to have to do Mixon type things.
Yeah.
Go for that 120. Keep the Rams D line honest, so that they're not able to blitz linebackers and corners.
Mhm.
If Mixon's getting to that second and third level, they have to play honest. Gives Joe Burrow plenty of time to throw. Able to roll out, make plays happen. That's
Every time you said Mixon, fucking Robbie died on the inside. Like Robbie's the only motherfucker.
I'll say this. I wrote in my notes.
Did you see me drink the rest of my beer? Like,
I just like you, like your
Mixon
fucking
has
face looked like you're
Mixon
like
has to
tired.
be-
Like fuck Mixon.
Mixon has to be the guy that every Mixon truther believes that he is.
I'm still
I think
over.
the
He's
part
got
that
to be.
kills
He's
me
got
the
to be
most-
that and some.
Yeah.
Mixon could win fucking Super Bowl MVP and people would still hate on him. Like
Oh,
that
yeah.
motherfucker had 100 and something yards
Hey.
his last game, and everyone was all like, "I don't know if he's worth the second round pick." And I'm like,
Hey.
"What the fuck?" Like,
Really
dude,
quick,
100
I got-
and
I
something
like
yards.
Mixon, man. I
Really
love
quick,
him.
everyone between now and Super Bowl Sunday, don't stop smoking and slide cheese. David had a bet.
That's gonna take a while, folks. I'm a lost cause with that shit, but we'll try. I'm down to try.
For the Rams to win, they need to force mistakes. They need to get some turnovers. Stafford needs to not throw the ball away.
Yeah.
The leaders on that defense really need to lead. Ramsey, Vaughn, Donald need to make the big plays, and they need some guys to step up. They need Weddle to step up. They need
Pat,
They need to make those plays on
Are you
defense.
filling in for a 15-minute slot on Super Bowl Sunday?
Do you want me to talk about it? We'll talk about
Nope.
it after.
Okay, in case you do not give away your prediction right now.
I don't have a prediction yet.
Good.
Oh.
Keep it that way. Keep it that way. Don't. Hey, for the sake of the fans, do not give out a predict. If you're, I'm gonna get you a time. I'm gonna okay. Okay.
They need to keep the Bengals out of field goal range.
Mhm.
If they can keep them on. No, like
No,
honestly,
it's so
McPherson's
funny
been
because it's so
automatic.
true.
McPherson, man, he's straight money in the clutch.
McPherson's an asshole because he'll be like, "You want to see me hit this?"
Yeah. He's got some Larry Bird in him, with all he trash talks. Like, oh, guess we're going to the Super Bowl. Guess we're going to the Kansas City
Hey,
Chiefs."
I had Burrow and Chase on a dynasty team, but guess who was my kicker? And guess who won me a championship?
I know.
McPherson.
Yes.
Money.
So for the Rams, offensively, they need to really just take what's given to them. Don't force big plays. Don't try and go for those giant 60-yard bombs. It's likely not going to be there this Sunday.
Okay. Really quick
So
before we
play
get in,
conservatively. Don't shoot yourself in the foot. Basically,
really quick before we get into Taco's take, I already know like most of the stuff, but David, like, are you gonna be in Canton this year? Are you coming to the Expo?
I'd be down. Honestly, it sounds exciting.
I'm gonna get you fucked up.
Hey,
That's all I need to
hey,
say.
Let's do it. Let's get turned up. I'm down, dude. It depends on like, what my schedule's like. And money-wise.
I'm already ready to start drinking.
I'm snatching. Hey, I found who's still. Hey, I snatched.
I already
a lot
know
of
Ryan
souls.
is.
I already. Hey, I snatched
Oh, yeah.
a lot of
That's what I
souls
did.
last year. David,
Oh, shit.
in the words of the same song, your soul is mine.
Hey, Mortal
Real quick,
Kombat,
Dave-
baby. That's what I'm all
David,
about,
Robbie was so messed up at certain points that he walked into a bar that he should not have walked into.
No,
Oh,
all right.
shit.
I'll tell that story after dark.
fuck.
All right, Taco.
So he's lucky to be alive right now. Okay, gotcha.
Taco.
For the Rams to win this game, all they have to do is just stay within themselves, play the way they normally play all season, and they'll be able to deliver. I mean, let's face it, they're a good defensive pass rush versus a team that allows like the most sacks in the league. This is a recipe for disaster so long as you play the way you're supposed to play. Now this is the Super Bowl. Pressure's going to be on. You're at home. Matt Stafford's been in the league for so long that, you know what, he might see this as like, wow, I've never been here before, and this might be too much of a moment for me. So I definitely could see that happening. So I think that if the Bengals win,
And Burrow does not falter in big games. Big games is where he goes off.
That's why I think if this is a Bengals win, it's going to be a close game. It's going to hit the under. It's going to be similar to what that Titans Bengals game was, like a 19-16 or 21-24 type game, because of the fact that, you know what? It's going to be Matt Stafford underperforming, making some bad plays, getting some interceptions, and that Bengals defense giving Joe Burrow an opportunity to deliver because, you know, let's face it, Joe Burrow needs you know, a little bit of a chance, and he can do a lot.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you're asking my personal opinion, Cinderella dies on Sunday.
Oh,
there we go. Fuck the Bengals. Fuck the jungle.
welcome to the jungle.
I love it.
Knees.
Record scratch, you know.
Oh
shit.
All right. I need to find a way to get all you fuckers on Sunday's show. If any of you guys have Sunday slots available, let me know. I have some slots.
Like how early are we talking?
I'd love to, but I am jam packed busy throughout that.
We're not gonna be early. We're not gonna be early. Don't worry. Ryan, for you, don't worry.
No,
Ryan, for you.
I was hoping for early because I'm partying in the day. I'm leaving my house, but
bet. I'm gonna let you know.
know.
Dude, you can do it from your phone. You can be in your car heading to the party, bro. It doesn't matter, bro.
Do that. Dude, I wake up at like 6 a.m. no matter how much I drink the night before.
Yo, I love that. I love that Matt came here with the Pushing P fucking logo though. You Pushing P. Pushing P. Pushing P. Yeah, I love it.
Yo, the Knicks fucked me last night on a parlay. Now that I see that,
that's your fault,
bro. The Golden State Warriors.
No,
the Knicks are supposed to beat the Golden State Warriors.
No,
you never bet your own team. Damn it!
I bet against them.
The 10
doesn't matter.
You don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It's the Rumboyz 10 Commandments. The Rumboyz 10 Commandments, bro. Never bet your own team.
I've never heard the 10 Commandments, and I know that rule.
I would love to hear these 10 Commandments, by the way, sometime.
I'm gonna get them published.
Publish the manifesto, you know.
But then mistake number 2 is being a Knicks fan.
Like especially me, especially me on the verge of pushing David to become a degenerate. Like, yeah, we need to publish these commandments.
No, I'm a new degenerate. I'm betting on League of Legends. I don't know why.
You're not a new degenerate. You've been a degenerate. You're just betting on something new.
I'm just gonna come back with like empty like Jack Daniels bottles and like holes in my shirt like Bill Belichick doing and shit, just looking bum as fuck. You know, next week.
You just gave me an idea for a new character I'm gonna play. Fuck, I already have Robbie the Pirate, and then you just gave me a new character. God damn it.
Glad I could help.
Fellas, y'all want to build some SGPs for Sunday?
I got you.
Yeah, like
I haven't built one same game parlay all playoffs, but I got one. And
I didn't know if you would want me to because of Sunday.
No, dude. 4 legs. Let's go 4 legs. All right, I'm challenging all of you to 4 legs. All right, the fans, pen and pad. You guys know what time it is. All right. If you 100% know for a fact you are not featuring on Sunday's show, you can drop your game day prediction. Okay. Otherwise, your 4-leg parlay can be whatever the fuck. All right. Justin, if you got a 5-leg, I see Justin in the chat. He's got a 5-leg. Drop that 5-leg. We'll analyze it. We have damn good analysts tonight. I feel like I have the sharps of the sharps here tonight. Taco, what's your 4-leg, bro?
I would probably take Burrow over 250 passing. I would take Stafford over 250 passing. I would do Mixon over on the 60 because my man has him going for 140, so I'm gonna roll with him because it sounds like a little spicy. And then I'll take OBJ over the 60 as well. And then just to make it even spicier, I'll throw in for the 5th one an anytime touchdown from Odell.
Bro, you off the Zaza with that Mixon shit.
Over 60 yards rushing?
That's easy.
60 yards.
If
the Bengals have any chance, Mixon is going to have to at least get over 75 yards.
Mixon's hitting 45. Both running backs are hitting 45 tops. Both starting RBs are hitting 45 tops.
God damn.
I'm getting hot in here, baby. I'm hot and Nelly up in this motherfucker. I'm hot and Nelly in the blowjob video. Let's go.
Oh, the Vienna sausages?
Vienna sausages. All right, hey yo, Pat.
What's
Pat.
up? Give me a second. I'm changing because I had a little bit of a pick in there. So
Hey,
give me
wait.
1 second.
Hold on. Going back to Taco. What's your book? Who's your bookie? Who's your bookie?
I mean, normally I'm running FanDuel, but
FanDuel is that your bookie? Hold on. Give the fans your shit, bro. Like, come on, man. Don't shortchange them, man.
I mean, normally I do FanDuel, but y'all got me on this DraftKings tip where I might just have to play an octopus because it just sounds freaky.
Bro, you should be playing multiple books anyways, and we encourage it. We encourage it. Our whole angle is to beat the bookie. If you play it on FanDuel, play it on FanDuel. If you play it on DraftKings, play it on DraftKings. I like what you're shouting out. Also want to really quick while I let the fellas get together their 4 legs, I want to shout out a couple of different sports books out there. You know, I want to shout Maximum Bet. Maximum Bet. If you guys remember Maximum Magazine, Maximum Bet, they now got their own sports book. They got some shit that's popping off. It's not a crazy Super Bowl special, but you want to play some money line. You want to play some over under. If you want to find a place where you can hedge your other bets, maybe you place one bet on another book, you place it on another. I want to shout out Maximum. I want to shout out Points Bet. Shout out Points Bet. I want to shout out Caesars. Big ups to Caesars. Caesars is always gonna hook you up. Caesars is always gonna fucking show you love. BetMGM. BetMGM is prime. BetMGM, they're always in between the big books and the little books, and they're always gonna hook you up with some type of promo. Shouts to homie Pat for putting me on for BetMGM.
Caesars has the good boosts. I like Caesars.
Yeah. Caesars. I fuck with Caesars. Fuck. I know I'm missing out on some big books out there. I know I'm missing out on some big books. Shout out FanDuel, shout out DraftKings, Maximum Bet, Caesars, BetMGM. I want to shout out those ones. Those are the ones I play on. Hey yo, who we got next? Pat, you ready?
Sure, I got something that's not great. The one I had built up was a 6 leg, so I needed to trim it down and get odds at a decent spot.
Fucker.
Anyway, on that note, I have Joe Burrow for 230.
Good.
Tyler Boyd for longest reception of at least 15 yards. Tyler Boyd for over 50 yards total receiving. And Van Jefferson for 3 catches.
God damn it. That is sex. That's sex. That's sex.
That's only at like plus 380. I would also add in, where is it?
What's the sweat? Do you feel like Van Jefferson is a sweat play?
I moved Van Jefferson from 2 to 3 catches for that. So
Van Jefferson's a sweat.
Dude,
I knew it.
With Higbee out though, it makes sense.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna be the biggest benefactor.
Is the rumors about Hendo actually going to be playing in this game true? Because that would fuck up some Akers.
We're not going to know until Sunday morning.
Oh,
there's really rumors that
Hendo's coming in. You throw in Jamar Chase longest reception for 25 plus yards. Just make it a 5-pick parlay plus 700.
Hey, that's sexy.
Ryan.
So I was a little bit drunk at the halftime break, and I put.
Sorry, Robbie Handcheck. I feel like you're under the table with me right now. Like they need to know.
We confirm.
So I got drunk, and I made a 9-leg parlay when I was just sitting here.
Fucker.
That's Ryan. That's Ryan.
Yeah, and it's plus 25,000, whatever. I just made a couple bucks on it for the fuck of it. So I'm gonna leave off a couple just because for mystery.
Screenshot that whole shit and send it to me, bro.
I got you.
Thanks,
Cooper. I got some bold ones. I got Cooper Kupp over 129.5. Bengals defense trash. You got that. Jamar Chase under 84.5. Mixon over 30 rushing yards or 29.5 rushing yards. I love that because if that pass rush is really coming, they're gonna have to dump off the Mixon. I'd feel really good betting that on its own. Odell Beckham over 59.5. Help 2 touchdowns. Both QBs having a pick. Akers under 79.5. And whatever team I have winning's money line, even though I said the Rams already. And I'm probably gonna lose. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, you got a little spicy there with like both QBs throwing a pick. Like, that's spicy.
I actually feel
they're about
that-
turnover.
I like that.
Dude,
though.
I actually feel
Yeah.
good about that.
I don't
one.
think
like
that's.
it.
I don't think that's that spicy.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
really-
it's spicy.
Matt, Matt is definitely a part of DJ Nation. Like this man, Matt, did you clean up? I know if Matt has followed all of my picks, like I know that him as a community member, like he subscribes, like it's super heavy. Like obviously you see the emblem. Like we cleaned up during the playoffs, bro, and I have a feeling we're gonna clean up Sunday night. Sunday we're gonna be betting a lot.
Listen, Robbie. It all starts Saturday with Tui and Izzy. We gonna ride with you there. And when we do our shoey, we'll start putting in some other bet. We gonna spend that shoey money into Super Bowl money.
The shoey's gonna be real. Oh my god. Go ahead. Who we got? Pang? We got we got David next.
Yeah.
We got David next.
So like I said earlier, with the Joe Mixon over 120 yards from scrimmage, I feel comfortable with that. Comfortable enough. It's a little bold, I will agree, but I think he could get it done. If I don't want to go with that, I'll sub it out with OBJ over 60. Cooper Cup over 80 would be my second one too. If not, I can go over 100. I don't honestly, either one is fine. I feel very confident he's going to exceed those marks. Either one of those, both those, third one, I would say Matt Stafford throwing for 3 touchdowns in this game.
Ooh.
I really think that's going to happen. I don't think they're going to lean too much on the ground game, especially with Cam Akers' fumble concerns and him coming off of injury. He hasn't really looked that spectacular coming off of injury. I think they rushed it. And then the last one, I'm going to say Aaron Donald gets a pair of sacks in this one. That's going to be my last one. I feel very, very comfortable taking those odds to get to achieve those marks.
Yo, that Cooper Cup one you said?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is over 80?
Yeah.
That's happened 18 times this year.
No, that's why it's too easy for that. I'm just saying, like, I would say over 100 then, No, I know. Yeah, he's had like 3 games where he's missed like 80 yards.
He's had 2. 64
yeah,
and 61.
2.
That's it.
Yeah. And I think they were both
3
against the
comes on
Cardinals,
Sunday.
Arizona.
Yeah, both were against the Cardinals. Exactly. That's what I thought.
How about this? Chase is gonna have a worse game than Cup.
I take that all day.
Whoa.
I love Jamar Chase.
Whoa.
I hate the Bengals, but I love Jamar Chase.
Whoa.
But that's easy.
You know why, man?
I bet that 10 times in a row.
Stop. You know what? I mean, it may happen, but it'll happen by a small margin.
OBJ is gonna do better.
We got Jalen Ramsey on one, and
I don't know
Eli
about
Apple
that.
on the other. Eli fucking
I think
Apple.
if they
best
feed the ball to
option.
Chase, he'll get his fair share of production. I really do believe so.
I do think
wanna
OBJ
fight
could be the
Taco.
number 1 receiver in the game.
I want to fight
It could
Taco
happen.
for this.
He's a big play guy. Could happen.
So, are we getting into celebrity boxing right now? Analyst boxing? Me versus Taco for his dumb ass shit about.
Listen, let's do MMA so I can wrestle, baby. Just drop the money.
Celebrity death match going. You know?
Taco, you're someone that would say you want to wrestle. I'll let
You
you.
are
win.
asshole.
I'll let you pin me down.
Where's Randy when you need him?
Pang, what do
Jamar
you
Chase
got?
under 80 12 times.
Pang, what you got?
I'm gonna go off for something a little bit different. I'm gonna go with the UD picks. So I'm gonna go with underdogs pick'ems. So they have a $5 section. I did Sony Michel over 20 rushing yards. This is before the Akers news. I still think Akers is a little bit more banged up than we expect him to be. Mixon over at least over one touchdown, receiving or rushing. Doesn't matter which one he gets, just one. Cam Akers under 63.5. Chase under 6 receptions, and Cup under 108 yards.
All right, Mike, build it up.
20 extra, baby.
So, Joe Burrow, 2 passing touchdowns. T. Higgins anytime. OBJ anytime. And Cam Akers under 69.5 at plus 950.
I like that.
Okay.
I like that a lot. That's really
Short,
good.
sweet, and to the point.
All right. 4 legs. 4 legs and 4 legs only. This is also without me revealing my pick because my pick is liable to fucking switch with how many different scenarios I have in this game.
That's why I did mine the way I did mine.
I'm going to take the over at 48.5. Jamar Chase anytime TD. over on Jamar Chase receiving yards at 84.5. Joe Burrow over 304.5. Big Joe.
He's not telling you who he's going for.
That's spicy.
Wait,
And that's what
hold on.
picks the Rams.
Hold on, though.
Money line.
I'm gonna give him no. I'm gonna give you credit on something, Robbie. His opinion since me and him talked Wednesday night has changed on one of those things right now.
A lot of things.
So how's he going to get that many yards thrown when he's on the floor?
Ooh.
I mean,
It's those deep shots on third.
is it going to be like a
Big
reliving
Daddy
of the
Von
Titans
Miller
game?
said, "I'm an MVP for a reason."
Hey, he's Big Joe Burr. Okay.
I love Joe Burrow.
Big Joe Shiesty. Hey, it's
Mighty
Big
Joe
Shiesty,
Young, Joe
baby.
Exotic.
Mighty Joe Young.
Melted
Yeah.
in the desert.
Let's go. Hey. The man doesn't falter in big games. Do you know how much money I won when he was at LSU?
Oh, he was so awesome there. It's crazy.
I cleaned up a lot.
He's awesome now.
He was like a surefire bet that season. I felt like you just felt so confident he would get the job done every game. Making a legit bet. Honestly,
I haven't bet against Big Joe Burr in a hot minute. Big Joe Shiesty.
Mm-hmm.
I'm heavy on the Rams.
I'm from LA. I'm supposed to be heavy on the Rams.
I mean, LA
They're
fans.
St. Louis.
The train your city, man.
How
still
the
more
49ers
fans in
sell
St.
out more
Louis.
than the LA fans? Come on now.
Dude.
Yeah, all the LA fans are
That's
really into the
pathetic.
Chargers. You know this.
That's like when the
Yeah,
Brooklyn
ew.
Nets think that
they're into Comic-Con. You know?
No, like, look, it is what it is. Am I scared for this Sunday? I'm scared 6 different ways till Sunday. I don't even feel secure on player props.
Ooh, that's because you're emotional.
I'm super emotional. I'm
Yeah.
super emotional
Yeah.
over this one. I thought it was gonna happen. I didn't think that it was for real gonna happen. Like, like as I was doing my predictions and shit, like, and as I started going, like, went from like 6-0 to like 4-0 to like 2-0. Like as it started going, I was like, oh shit. What I thought was gonna happen is actually happening. So that's like a weird emotion to really kind of balance. Like as someone that's also betting, like I always say, don't bet on your own team. Neither of these are my own team, but like I feel like I kind of have a little bit of an alliance. I have an alliance on both sides, but I've never been more excited in my entire life.
Yeah, OBJ is gonna put.
Yeah, man. Has your team never made it?
We have 3
He's
rings.
a Rams fan.
We have 3 rings. But no, like it's one of my home cities, like, and it's an underdog that I have cheered for a long time. Like every kid remembers back in the 90s asking their dad, like, who the fuck is that team with the stripes? And like being like they're kind of cool looking. They're like everyone being like, no, they suck. Like, don't worry about it.
Nobody can hit Kurt Warner.
Like
That Mike Brown curse,
yeah, like, bro, the icky shuffle is gonna happen like on Sunday night. Like, if Jamar Chase is gonna be like, he's gonna hit the gritty, and then he's gonna be like, and he's gonna hit the icky shuffle. Like, it's gonna be a thing.
Can you imagine if he wins this year and gets this ring? He's just gonna be like, "Yeah, that wasn't hard."
Yep.
Like, guys, what?
And
They
then-
talk about winning rings, and I just got in my first year. Like, I just broke the high score.
Yeah.
Did it on the fucking yard.
I'm not gonna lie. If he wins a ring this year, I think he could win multiple.
Yeah. Multiple.
I
Real
really do
quick.
believe like that's gonna get something going, some sort of mojo going.
Like, for real. This is
Offensive linemen will want to go to Cincinnati.
Yeah,
I know, right? See, that's been a far cry from
Does
the
it
fucking
feel like
truth.
Joe
Like-
Burrow would be the guy to do what Brady's done and not take the big money?
Oh,
Yes, because he's from there. Well, and he's from there.
Hey,
I think he
would.
would.
I feel like he'll get
He
paid.
got a LeBron their ass.
He's
Oh,
Are we a little too high?
Joe Shiesty. Joe
Ohio's had
Shiesty.
it rough, man. Jesus, they
I think, like, realistically,
That's
they're not
fucked up.
even.
I'm
It's a
sorry.
different city in Ohio.
I'm sorry, you're the whole
I know,
state
but
of
the
Ohio.
state, Jesus. I mean, it's
For real,
professionally, it's been a
like-
fucking hurricane
like-
over there.
So Bengals
Like-
could miss the playoffs next year, for God's sakes. They're
Oh,
not
No
yeah,
matter
so-
what, hey, no
Ah,
matter
I
what,
mean,
no matter what, win or lose Sunday, no matter what my pick does come Sunday, after I get done performing, I have to announce my pick. I literally have to do a set and then announce a pick. whatever happens, win or lose, I'm happy that both these teams were in.
Yeah. I think it's probably one of the most likable Super Bowls I think we've had in a long time.
Long.
I mean, Patriots were in about almost every single one of them, so that automatically disqualifies that one.
Yeah, exactly. And that got really annoying really fast. Like
And the Manning ones too, you know.
Last
Yeah,
year,
the Mannings.
last year had a lot of hype.
Fuck 'em.
I mean, the Eagles got a lot of love for their win, but like no one was like loving that Super Bowl
Brady's
coming
now
into it.
retired. There's a chance that Rodgers could still retire. Like,
Yep, it's a new era.
No one really
Yeah.
cared about the Falcons Patriots
No
one
one
either.
cares.
I remember that.
yeah, exactly.
This is
So
a
I
great Super
mean,
Bowl.
realistically,
Can't wait.
we're grateful for what the fuck we have. Sunday is going to be a crazy show. Live music. Lots and lots of analysts. We have confirmed one of our homies, NFL Network, pulling up, stopping through.
It's awesome.
So NFL Network, Big Bro Network, pulling up, showing up. We have a lot of 32-bit action happening that day. So we're gonna let you guys know about the intricacies, about what we got going on, about what we got popping off. Over there at 32-bit. We have a live mixologist coming to you guys. This year it's not just rum. We're also going to be doing a lot of different mixtures, some tequila, some whiskey, like whatever. Like I don't know what the fuck the bartender pulled out, but we have we have a national ranked mixologist pulling up and dropping knowledge on you guys for your Super Bowl shit. We got the homie Bowman Big Time pulling up with his hot box recipes for Super Bowl Sunday. So we're going to talk some food and some recipes for Super Bowl Sunday. So we got food, we got drinks, we got music, but most of all, we're going to be pulling up with the best of the best analysts in the entire motherfucking industry to bring you guys analysis, bets, player props, so on and so forth, breaking down the halftime music, everything like that. It's going to be lit in the motherfucking titty, I promise you. Basically, what, Mike? 4.5 hours of Super Bowl coverage, independently broadcast at that scale.
I'm just going to say this. I know you have listed out everyone or, what the plan is. I just can't wait for it. I'm going to have a blast, and I can't wait to be on side by side with you the entire damn time.
Yeah. Yo, if you don't drink, it's probably going to be the show that you're going to want to drink for. If you don't smoke, it's probably going to be the show that you're going to want to smoke something too. The performances are crazy.
I'm one of the 7 o'clock being getting ready.
I'm one of the performers. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're going to be up dumb early. I'm going to wake up with a shot of rum and some head, and then, we're ready to go.
Oh my God.
At the same time.
At the same damn time. Speaking of a shot of rum, we're going to go in and we're going to take down a final shot for you guys. And we're going to let the cast and crew sign off. Who knows? You might see some of these guys on Super Bowl Sunday. Taco, you start off.
All right. First and foremost, OBJ for Super Bowl MVP. Just remember that you heard it here first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I see it.
Taco, you're also the
That's
one
a
that told me
spicy
the
take
day
right
before
there.
the season started that if the Giants won the division,
I
was going to have to eat hot
I
sauce.
blame you for Mahomes losing to the Buffalo to fucking Joe Burrow. I'm besides myself for that one. I blame you.
I blame clock management. I blame clock management into the first half.
Like, there's no way
Fuck
Joe
that.
Burrow can be here. Joe Burrow's won
mad,
his last 3 games by 3
Hey,
points.
Slap. I'll have everyone post them in the Discord. We'll get them. We'll get them in the Discord. Yo, Taco, but it's your fucking fault for not taking my bets, bro. Like, we bet together. You still bet against me. That's your fucking fault.
I had a feeling on the Raiders. I just had a feeling.
Just say it's your fault.
It's your fault,
Bengals, baby. I've lost every single time I bet against them. So,
I have never lost an overtime bet. Anytime a game has ever gone in overtime, I've never lost. The Super Bowl better not go in overtime. David.
Yeah, so we're just signing off right now. Is that what we're doing? Sorry.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, no, you can follow me at David G Sports TV, host of the OTH NFL podcast, also OTH NCAA football podcast. So yeah, feel free to find us on YouTube. You can search up there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just happy to be on the show and be with you guys and talk some football for Super Bowl weekend, man. Let's fucking go, man. I'm so stoked for this weekend. It's gonna be awesome.
Big Bank's about to take Little Bank this weekend. like for real. It's gonna be great. Let's see, Ryan. What's up, bro?
If you had me 2 weeks ago, I had nothing to plug. But find me over at the Sports Illustrated Draft Bible. I got my podcast, the Dynasty Draft Room, drops Wednesday mornings. We talk everything Dynasty, rookie breakdown, shit like that. It's awesome. Find me over at goingfor2.com, the Armchair Fantasy Show. We come out Wednesday nights. I'm also going to be putting on over at Going for Two War Room episodes where I go through every single fantasy relevant rookie and do 5 to 10 minute breakdowns of what to look for in their fantasy and NFL outlook. And I'm also putting out rookie profiles for them as well. Oh, and Fox534's Twitter.
St. Pat.
All right. I'm St. Patrick FF. You can find me here on the Rumboyz channel. You can find me on Twitter at the same thing that's listed right there. Follow me. I'll follow you. We'll grow together and we'll talk food. We'll talk sports. We'll talk shit. Also, if you haven't already, pre-order your wings from restaurants if you're going to this weekend. If you want wings, pre-order
that's
them. You're not going to find them in the stores.
Idea.
You're not going to find them in the stores the next 2 days. Pre-order wings. Make sure that the restaurant knows you're coming. Set a pickup time. You thank me later. My tip. You can use the tip
best
function.
tip on this show so far.
Use the tip function on my Twitter and send me money for saving you time.
Pang is doing something in the background. Make sure you guys follow him at Pang's Picks FF. He's always doing weird shit.
Making penis jokes all the time.
We'll leave that to your
penis,
folks. You know?
Am I allowed to say penis on YouTube?
Yeah,
you've said it multiple times, so yes.
We've said much worse stuff than I think penis on here. So
like my taint.
Okay, there's the line.
Taint is pretty bad. You know? Oh man,
Mike.
All right, you can find me at Drop the Mic FF. You can find me at Going for Two.
Oh wait, Pang is back. Pang, you don't
shout out Going for Two.
No, I heard you guys. I was doing something. Yeah, I know. Anyway, we're talking about all white teams again. Anyways, so getting back on Madden.
Give us your all white team.
You can find me on Madden for all white team. It's pretty not that good. They don't play well against press coverage or deep balls. They're not that fast, but they do well. They try hard.
They can do a great
dance either.
They can do a great 2-3 zone though.
Eric Weddle and Harrison Smith are not great press corners apparently, so it's just been kind of rough. Yeah, you can find me at Picks FF. I'm doing my best ball stuff. I've been drafting a lot of big board. I'm down a couple $100. It's good times. We'll see how that goes. Nick Chubb is a steal in the second round at least. No, I don't care what anyone says. You know who I'm looking at. It's a really big thing right now. If you guys find it across best ball, there's a beef going on between if Nick Chubb is good at the second round or not.
Yeah, I see it on Twitter all the time. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
No.
No, I wish I was there to enjoy those rings. The all white teams. They do the kicking regulators. Oh shit.
Just go back, watch the show. You missed it, but there was a reason why the all white team came up. Yeah. But it has a black QB and a black coach, so it's not.
That's because Eric Weddle's alive.
You can find me at Drop the Mic FF. You can find me doing Dynasty and rookie content like Ryan at goingfor2.com. And you can find me here hanging out with Robbie throughout the offseason. Robbie, sign off.
I thought Pat was reaching for his nipples for a second.
Nope, I'm saving the turtles.
Saving the turtles.
I was like, motherfucker's going for his nips.
Hey, me being a Cali. Hey, hold on. Me being a Cali kid. You better fucking rip.
You better do that in California. You will get in trouble.
No, I do that even here, and people are like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "What the fuck does it look like? Saving the turtles, you little bitch."
I'll tell you about our turtle fence here after dark.
Oh my gosh, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, you can follow me at Rumboyz Robbie on Twitter, at Rumboyz spelled as ZNET everywhere else. Super Bowl Sunday pregame show, music, brews, food, picks, gambling. You name it. It's going down here.
Oops.
Like I know. I was like,
You opened
I'm like,
the floodgates there.
You kept saying B words like
YouTube would restrict me there, but you know, I wonder how close I could push it though. Maybe bikinis. I don't know. God, I'm a DJ. This is what's happened to me over the course of a season of football. I'm so excited for the Expo this year. Expo tickets are on sale. Go get your Expo tickets. Book your hotel. Actually, don't book your hotel yet
Sunday.
until I get my room. But yeah, a lot of shit's about to pop off. It's gonna get wild.
Wait, where's the Expo this year?
Canton, Ohio.
Ohio.
The Hall of Fame.
Listen.
Oh my God!
anybody-
Can you imagine
If
if Ohio
anyone
gets
wants to
the
fly
ring
into
too?
Pittsburgh instead,
Hey,
Yeah,
celebrity.
let's go to a
Hey,
game before
hey,
Pittsburgh.
celebrity game.
Kane just made a very good point. Imagine Canton with the Bengals being the reigning champs.
Oh my God, shit's about to get wild.
Everyone's just gonna show up in Burrow jerseys,
It's
even
like-
non-fans.
it's like-
I'm gonna show up in a McPherson jersey.
I'm already gonna play the game, play the celebrity game shirtless. I might play the game covered in orange and black, just like a fucking tiger.
Yeah, just keep the shirt orange and black and just play pantsless. You'll be good.
Can I call the game shirtless?
No.
We're trying to spare our vision here, you know.
This has been Rumboyz After Dark. We greatly appreciate all of you. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. Super Bowl weekend, what to do? We'll see you Sunday. Dilly dilly. Love and appreciate you. Ah!